Let me have a sound off. I hear Kylie. I hear Hind. Drax.
You hear me? I'm the loudest one here.
I'm here.
Kalania.
Beep, beep, beep.
Yeah, I've been doing the wrong button the whole time. Yes.
All right.
What up, Kai?
So,
Oh, sorry. Are you wet? I had asked earlier.
I am also
In
wet,
what-
yes.
Oh wait, in what context?
In the same
The
rain context.
Okay.
so, anybody want to say anything before we get started? Good here.
Nope. I think I'm good.
All right.
I'll say,
I
where's
keep
my
checking.
phone? There it is.
I keep checking Steam to see if my refund has gone through or not. It hasn't yet.
Steam's broken AF right now. I just tried buying
Is
a
it?
bunch of games and it wouldn't load my card at all. What'd you getting a thing for?
I didn't enjoy Papers, Please. I spent about 45 minutes with it, and I was like, this just isn't fun.
Tell you what's fun, Wildermyth.
Yeah, I heard you say good things about it
Wondermilf?
the other night.
That too.
Whoa.
Two
Okay.
different things, both equally awesome.
All right, so I will go ahead and start with the question of the day, and this one's
If I need to get older, then.
this one's kind of interesting. When you go to a tavern, what do you order?
Oh.
Ale. What else is there?
Well,
Me.
you know, a lot of them have food
Hard
too.
liquor,
Chicken.
chicken.
I kind of imagine Todrin's a wine guy, especially with his
Well,
family
it depends
being.
on the scene. If we're going to like a brawly
Well-
tavern, you don't order a classy wine.
Let's say your tavern.
Oh, like
If you were to go just downstairs to the Restless Tavern, what would you get?
we definitely have a stash of nice wine for me and Bert.
What
Assuming
kind of
Bert's a
food
drinker.
do you serve?
Oh,
That's a good question.
never even.
Because you guys are in the North Ward, with a lot of, you've got a lot of nobles and merchants and things around that people kind of expect a bit of an upper class. A lot of your clientele at the rest. Yeah, a lot of your clientele at the Restless Tavern would be nobility, or if not nobility, it's people that are well-to-do. Not all of them, but a good portion.
I'm so sorry, I'm poor.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know, man. Nice foods, whatever they would serve in the area. I don't know if they've got the same variety of food that I would be familiar with in North America.
Well, being a coastal city, I kind of imagine Waterdeep's got a good selection of seafood, and
True.
I imagine Waterdeep is kind of like New York City, where you can basically get anything.
That's awesome. Good place to be, minus all the craziness that is in that world.
So it's really dirty and crime infested.
Well,
Wait, the
so-
fish? The seafood?
the way I've
Yes.
heard, I don't know
Not a
about
fan
that.
of
I
seafood?
hear crime infest a food source.
I would imagine it'd probably be better than that.
You like our squid?
Alright.
It's crime infested.
How about you, Seraphima? What do you get when you go to a tavern?
I'm gonna go to a tavern. Two things. Depends on how I'm feeling. Usually it's either mead or a glass of whiskey straight on the rocks.
What? I was
Black
imagining tea.
Nope. I drink tea every morning, so I don't drink it at a bar.
You
It's
can
not in a
also
bar,
drink it
because-
at a bar.
Well, I don't really like to drink tea when I'm at a place I need to get drunk at.
That's fair. I didn't imagine her being a drinker.
I haven't had the opportunity yet, but Sarah gets kind of rowdy when
Which, speaking of drinks, who's got the alchemical jug?
Nothing me.
I think Seraphima does.
I do. I have everything.
She has everything. She does have the bag of holding.
Yeah. It's in the bag of holding.
Gotcha.
Actually, do you have it? I don't see it.
The book? Why? Okay, I was going to say.
Let me see. I think someone else may have it.
Maybe.
I'm going to check the
You
party
sure
sheet
Mort-
rather than go through.
Mort doesn't
Maybe.
have it?
Maybe more has it? I don't know.
He may have. Let's see.
I wasn't here when you passed that out, so it's definitely not me.
That's strange. I'm not showing it on anybody.
I don't see it.
Is it Alchemy
It's-
Jug or Jug of Alchemy?
I thought it was Jug of Alchemy, but I'm not seeing it.
Well, everybody double check your inventory real quick, and if you guys don't currently have it, I will give it to you again because somebody should have it. And it may have just gotten accidentally deleted, or maybe I forgot to pass it out.
Yeah, I don't
or-
have it on mine.
Because you guys still have a lot of
Don't
stuff
have it.
still in the party
Party
sheet.
What'd you say, Kai?
I do not have it.
Neither do I.
Bart, do you have it? So it is Alchemy Jug.
Definitely don't.
That is strange. Okay, who wants it then? I apologize for that. I should have made sure that was.
Bart wants it.
Or
So
He
bad.
doesn't drink any liquids from anywhere. It's just water from
And
his
mayonnaise.
from our jug. Get out of here with your mayonnaise.
Get out of here!
All
with your
right.
mayonnaise.
There you go.
Yeah.
I know what I
So-
know what I drink out of it. Probably fruit juices all the time.
You also have a.
Not
you have
identified.
you have 2 potions that have not yet been identified.
And
along
then
with
a
a bunch
candle and a dice, right?
Yeah, you have a bunch of, and then there's a bunch of like art pieces and jewels that we can figure all that out later though. So, without any further ado, unless
Let's
anybody
get
has
into
a
tonight's episode of
What the fuck is
My-
happening now?
The Uncommon.
My jug isn't identified.
I'll
It's
take
a
care of
weird
that.
name for the show.
The unidentified jug.
Welcome to tonight's episode.
There you
of
go.
My jug is unidentified.
All right. Your party ended up partially split, forced to fight a drider on each side of the cavern. The fighting turned into a spell battle, first plunging you all into darkness, which was quickly dispelled, and then a silence spell fell upon the cavern. Ultimately, one of the driders was crushed when Bartholomew was forced into close quarters with it and polymorphed himself into a giant ape within the tight confines of the cave. The remaining drider put up a longer fight, but it too eventually fell to the onslaught of your combined skills. With the driders defeated, you took a short rest in the safety of a pocket dimension. During the break, a subtle change in the brightness of Todrin's Heartstone amulet and its meaning was discussed, as well as whether or not bringing the Drow priestess's head back to Azrock would really further your quest to kill Gnarl Zabrindis and lift the deadly curse that saps energy from Azure Edge. You chose to return to Skullport rather than risk taking on an entire stronghold of Drow from House Alvrindar. On the return trip down the Sargoth River, you came upon a small cave that had been used to hide treasure that was still being protected by the ghosts of 3 pirates. The ghosts accused you of attempting to steal their booty, but soon their accusations turned to each other, and it became apparent that they had died fighting each other. You swiftly dealt with them and claimed the treasure for yourselves. Back in Skullport, at the Guts and Garters, Todrin told Seraphima the details behind the succubus that broke his heart and continues to taunt him. Meanwhile, Bartholomew and Mortimer spoke to Thorvin Twinbeards, who told them he might need aid in escaping Skullport should things go south. And later that night, Bartholomew snuck out to meet his sister Remora in an alley across from Thaglar's foundry. And from the shadows, they watched as Zentarum launched an assault on the foundry, and Remora soon joined the fighting herself. And as of right now, we're going to go to Todrin, Mortimer, and Seraphima. You are on the second floor of the Guts and Garters Inn.
Before anything happens, I want to tack on, like you said we would, to the conversation where he was telling her everything. He mentions the halfling Seraphina that was
Right.
already completely taken over by the succubus and was just a pawn in the whole plan, and tells her about that too. Because I got reminded because I still have her fucking journal in my inventory. I gotta find a convenient campfire to throw that in at some point. But
Would you let? Is that something that you would want to let her read or not?
yeah, I'll pull it out and show it to her. Be like, I still have this. I plan on destroying it soon. With all
Tell you what,
the
before you
things.
do, if you don't mind, I'm gonna take a copy of it just
Oh,
for
okay.
my own purposes because I wrote it.
Yeah, totally. Anyway, so we can fast forward to the current moment when we see the fighting going on, and I'll just tell her, well, wherever he was, whatever he was doing, he was not in a state to fight. I think he knows enough to find his way back here and get some rest. So let's just take care of ourselves, get some rest, and be ready for whatever in the morning.
There you go.
So, give me 1 second here. I'm putting that into a file that I can save. There we go. Anyway, so you guys are currently kind of hemmed in against the wall here. There's a couple of pirates that are kind of like looking over your shoulders, and one of the barmaids is up here, and there's a couple of coin lasses that have made their way up as well. And as you're watching through the windows here, like I said, the noise you hear outside, the combat is just almost being drowned out by the sound below you from the tavern, as just it is every bit as rowdy as always. And from where you guys are standing right now, you see several Xanathar guys running through the streets, heading that direction, towards the northeast. And it's about that moment that Halaster Blackcloak appears behind you all. And he has what appears to be basically like what you as players would recognize as just a garbage bag full of popcorn. And he just looks at you and he just looks at all of you and he says, popcorn? I've been waiting for this for months.
I mean, sure, of course. I'll
And
help
I
myself
look
to some.
I look at him shocked and I'm like, you knew this was gonna happen?
What is popcorn?
Oh, you guys would know what popcorn is. That's...
Would we?
Yeah, corn pops.
What is
That's
what
been
is this
Described
corn?
as orc
Pop-
eggs.
Popcorn has
poppin'.
been around for hundreds of years.
What is corn? What is this corn?
Lord have mercy.
Anyway, yeah, y'all, let's get some rest so we're ready for whatever in the morning.
All right. So, Todrin, what is your passive perception?
Low.
10.
That's what it
Okay.
is. It's 8 plus
I will say
I
this.
got it.
As you guys are passing by on your way out this direction, as you pass past Halaster and these pirates and all, there is an open door at the end of the hall, and you can see the room is filled with dwarves that are basically watching the same thing you guys were watching.
Ah, I see. Yeah, no, it's like 8 plus my proficiency if I am plus my wisdom, right?
Your passive perception is on your main character sheet. Yours is a 10.
Ah, okay.
But like I said, from where you guys are standing right now, all of you, as you're walking down the hall, you can see there are these dwarves that are standing in that north end room. And Mortimer, what are you doing?
I'm enjoying some popcorn.
Hey, sure.
Mortimer, what are you doing?
All
These
right.
are
So
orc eggs. That's what I've heard them described as. They're delicious.
you can all feel free to move yourselves as you wish.
About the cabin? Alright. We'll head to the room. Let me in! Let me in!
Uh, meanwhile, oh, is the door not open? Sorry about that.
There we go.
So Bartholomew. Meanwhile,
Yes.
what are you doing?
Meanwhile, in the streets of Skullport, one sec. I need to look at stuff with the thing a minute. Okay, I'll hang around for like a couple of seconds watching this go on,
Mhm.
and then I'll start stealthily making my way back to the tavern.
All right, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Yay. I'm good at
Yay.
this. Ah,
Aw,
That was
guys.
almost really good.
You just
I'm being
gave
stealthy.
So-
gave Sissy your last invisibility too.
Fortunately for you, being that you're not actively aggressing or anything like that, you don't have a weapon drawn. Nobody really pays attention to you specifically. You do pass several Xanathar guys, but they are focused on the fire in the back. They're not focused on you, and they basically just like they run into you as you're leaving the area, but they're not after you in any way.
Ooh.
So,
Phew.
do you return straight to the guts and garters then?
Yeah, I go straight back to the guts and garters, and I will. I don't go like to my room. I sit down in the tavern.
Oh, do you stay downstairs?
Yeah.
I was gonna think, come upstairs and barge in the
All
door.
right. So then I will put you downstairs in the tavern then. And let me considering that.
And then this will answer my drink. When someone asks me what I want, I just kind of look at them, and I'm covered in dirt. I'm wearing my raggedy cloak, and I'm like, no thanks. I've got something. And I pour out water from the jug.
All right.
I just kind of look around. It's vodka.
Purest, cleanest, scentless vodka.
Yep.
Doesn't smell like alcohol at all.
You know you're in a good spot
Not
when you
letting
have
anyone-
to excuse your water for vodka.
Not letting anyone close enough to smell my alcohol.
So as of right now,
Quote unquote.
the closest are you looking for a specific place to sit or just anywhere?
Anywhere I can see the door.
Okay. So there is a chair here that is facing the door. It's on the other side of the stairs, so you're a little bit out of sight, but it is looking towards the door. Mortimer, what are you doing?
Mortimer.
I'd say by the time you spent, Bart, it's been the better part of say 10 minutes.
Yeah, my concentration spell would have ended.
Get you that long rest, boy. We got shit to do.
Okay. Mortimer, are you doing anything? Mortimer going once. I'm going to assume he's AFK for a second.
$50.
So, it is about another, say, 3 or 4 minutes after you have sat down, Bart, when you start hearing footsteps from the stairs.
I act natural. With my water disguised as vodka. Damn, you okay?
Yep. I just changed the filter in my vape. It's coming out a little more than I expected. Whew, good stuff.
Give me 1 second here to...
Is a green dot.
I'm having to move stuff around
It's
here.
a Kai.
So you guys should all have sight of the lower floor, right?
Mhm.
Negative.
Negative.
I am a
Oh,
meat
that's right,
popsicle.
because that's
anymore.
right. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. How about now?
Yes.
I have it.
I have the guts and garters upper. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
So
Place is freaking packed.
it is packed. Give me 1 second. I'm having to move a bunch of stuff right now because stuff's happening and stuff's moving. I apologize about the delay.
Nope.
Bart, do you speak Dwarvish?
I do.
Handy that.
I.
So
It doesn't
you
come with an
start.
accent.
You see several dwarves coming down the stairs in a hurry.
Double fuck.
They have got backpacks slung over their shoulders. They have their weapons in their hands, but not like in a ready position, but like they are in a hurry to leave.
How many are there?
There are 4 of them.
Do I see Baloral?
He is leading the pack.
Fucking cunt bag. Are they
Uh,
leaving?
They are headed towards the door.
Fuck.
Stick your foot out and trip them.
I need you to roll me another stealth check if you're trying to remain hidden from them. I will say with advantage because you have chosen a seat that is behind them, behind the stairs as they're coming down.
I'm still disguised.
How are
21.
you disguised?
I'm wearing that raggedy cloak and it's pulled up over my head and I've got a bunch of dirt all over me.
Okay. So you, as you're watching these guys, all 4 of them,
There's just 4 of them?
there are 4 of them, they're headed for the door, and you see one of the ones in the back just says, in Dwarvish, he says, "We can't leave yet!" to Bellaril. And Bellaril's got one hand on the door, and he sticks the other hand, he's got his finger and puts it in his chest, and he says, "We have to leave now! We can't let this Centaur get us!"
Shit.
And he pulls the door open, and they're out the door.
I will follow.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
Without backup?
Without backup.
Damn.
So you, as you are leaving, that fighting is still going on behind to the northeast, but as you guys are headed southeast towards the docks, you see an explosion and hear an explosion come from Thorvin's shop.
Oh shit.
Oh.
On the second floor, there's a massive fireball that erupts, and you see 2 bodies fall from the those second floor, not rafters, the walkways. 2
Gotcha.
bodies just come, just covered in flames, and both of them hit the ground. As the stone shafts are running ahead of you, they all kind of stop at first, and then they keep going.
Should have checked for traps. It's on the shop door name.
You keep following them.
Yeah.
So I will say, for those of you who are Todrin and Seraphima, you would have, from your window, been able to see and hear that explosion on the second floor.
Jesus.
And I need perception checks from both of you to see whether or not you see anything else.
Oh, natural 20!
Noise.
And a 2.
I'm still fucking tired.
Less noise.
Less noise.
Todrin, you see 4 figures running west, and that's Bart right behind them.
Oh, hell.
You would not have known that without a natural 20.
No kidding. I put a hand on Seraphima's arm, and I'm like, Doll, remember when I said not 10 minutes ago he would know better than to go running off?
And I just stop and I look at him and I'm like, no.
I'm like putting on my boots
No.
that I just took off. He's going. We gotta go. Go get more.
I'm up.
Remember how I said Bart wasn't stupid?
Remember I said
was
he knew how to
wrong.
take care of himself?
So, Bart, for the record, you've got a good head start on him.
Remember when I said Bart wasn't stupid? Well, he went full stupid.
You follow the stone shafts all the way through Skullport to the docks.
Here we go.
You're hot on their heels as they get to the docks. And give me 1 second here. I'm having to close and open windows here left and right. I apologize.
How dare you?
Fuck.
There's a lot going on my end right now.
I'm just kidding, dude.
I know.
But he's not.
We aren't fucking around, man.
Serious shit, bro.
Dude, man, bro.
Oh shit!
Dude,
I
man
forgot
guy.
to. Hold on. There we go. All right, that's better.
So when the explosion goes off, I look up at Hollister and I'm like, this popcorn is amazing. I could feel it in the back of my jaw.
It's sticking
Wait,
between
are
my
you
teeth
literally
brilliantly.
eating popcorn right now?
Yeah.
Why not?
No, I was asking if he's literally eating popcorn right now.
Oh, kind of.
What's kind of? Is it not popped yet? It's just corn kernels?
Just raw corn in the top. You know, if it makes it easier,
My
you could just
favorite.
have Hollister teleport everyone to where you need us to be. Popcorn and all.
Because he's been so helpful
Popcorn
so
and
far.
all.
All right, I am almost to where I can put this on the thing. I was expecting something else to happen, and it took a right turn. So. All right, Bart. So you get to the docks, and what you see is Bellaril is standing on the side of the docks as the others are stepping into boats. Or rather, a boat. They have a large boat that's got like a sail on it.
Hey,
won't do 'em a
I
whole lot of-
love boats.
It won't do them a whole lot of good right here.
I love boats.
You are not far behind them, and they have not yet seen you.
Okay, but they're all getting into this boat.
They
Just
are all
one
getting
boat?
into this. They are all getting into one boat.
All right, is
I need-
Baloral the only one that's not in the boat?
Yeah, I need a stealth check from you if you are still trying to remain hidden.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All right, so I'm going to move. Oh,
Sorry, go ahead now.
I'm going to move like to here.
So this
And-
map, for the record, there's room for you to go backwards.
Yeah, I'll be
So
back
towards the
further
north?
than this.
Yeah.
Like a clear distance enough away that they can't reach me in one turn.
Mm-hmm.
So seeing them get in the boat, they're almost all in there. I pull up and I'm just like, Baloral, wait!
All right.
Are we chasing after him?
Yeah, what's happening?
You guys will come along not too far after this. It's going to be you're just a couple of minutes behind him, but not by much.
You guys are gonna show up and I'm gonna be murdering dwarves.
Yeah,
When
we'll
you-
get up
when you-
after you try to talk to them peacefully.
When you call out his name, he turns his head and looks to you, and you see his eyes go wide. And he just goes, Margaster!
Laurel, wait! We've got to talk!
Bitch.
You see him, he's untying the boat from the dock and has not... He hasn't drawn a weapon, which is... Like, he's still...
Really good.
It's at his side, but he hasn't drawn it yet. But it's giving you time to approach if you want to approach. But he's just kind of looking at you like, what the hell are you doing here?
I'll get a little closer. Still a fair distance away.
Todrin and Seraphina, you guys are closing.
And Morton,
Still eating popcorn, but I'm following.
At this point, the other three that are in the boat have all turned around and have weapons that are, like I said, they're not at the ready. They're not pointed at you, but they have weapons that they could put into action really fast if they needed to.
I just hold out my hand. Laurel, give me the ring.
You see him, at that point, he just throws the rope into the boat, and he says, he looks at you and just has this look in his eyes like, I should have known. And you see him getting in the boat.
I'm gonna cast Fireball on the bolt or the boat.
shit.
Oh. Can't get there fast enough.
Todrin and Seraphima,
Yep.
you guys come around the corner just in time to see a fireball erupt at the docks. About, 50 feet in front of you, Bart?
10, 20, 30, like 40 feet.
40 feet in front of Bartholomew. You guys see his back, and a fireball erupts, and there's just a chunk of the docks just wood shatters and just goes everywhere.
You can hear me
Damn it.
behind you. Bert!
I don't hear you. I have grim determination on my face.
You guys come around and you see this what was a boat in the harbor is sinking, and there's a bunch of bodies in the water. Bart, there's nobody moving.
I'll run towards the bodies.
Shit.
I wish that
Todrin.
I had Bigby's hand. I really fucking do.
Yeah.
All right, Todrin, Seraphim, you guys are now on the scene.
I just come running up and stagger to a stop here behind him as he's walking up.
I'm
Bert,
not
what
walking.
happened?
I already took off. I'm looking for Baloral.
Yeah, that's what I mean. As you're
They're-
doing that.
They are all four in the water. There's this Bart. At this point, you would be in the water too. There's a. How big is the fireball? 20 feet.
Yeah.
That much of the docks is missing.
Holy shit.
I'm just gonna grab Baloral and pull him somewhere where I can get him out of the water, because they're probably sinking with all their armor, right?
There's enough armor on them. I would say yeah, but you've got enough time that you can grab him.
I could help with that. I have water walk.
It's up to you. I'm not responding. Just did something I really didn't want to do.
Yeah.
I might actually stay back because that was kind of intimidating.
Yeah. I'm like slowly.
You guys
catching
just
on.
watched
I'm
me
like,
kill 4 people.
Bert, what was the what? Oh.
I'm stone-faced as fuck.
Bert, no. No. Why? They're not. Are these guys walking around the hole in the dock, coming over to where you're swimming around? Bert, please.
What's happening with Baloral?
All right, so you managed to pull into the shore where there's the gap that you've blown into the dock. I'll have you guys come up this direction to demonstrate.
We now have the gap dock.
Yeah. So sorry, I'll put that back just for reference. You pull him out of the water. He is dead.
Yay! I was concerned I was gonna have to do more fighting. Well,
And
I don't think that was fighting, but you know.
as you start going through his pockets, roll an investigation check for me. Todrin, you standing over his shoulders, you start seeing Bart going through the pockets of this dwarf that's laying on the ground in front of him.
21.
And he keeps going through and he's looking for something.
Bert, what's happening? Why now? Why?
I warned you, Todrin. I didn't want to get you involved.
You do not find the ring.
No!
It's not on his fingers. It's not
No!
in his pockets. He does not have it.
I run back to the dock for one of the other dwarves.
All right, which one?
The closest one.
All right. You recognize this one is Barrand. Barrand is one of Stoneshaft's veteran fighters. He was particularly well known for fighting orcs and goblins, and spent a lot of time doing that kind of thing. As just based on what the Margasters know of Clan Stoneshaft, he was one of their best fighters.
Keyword was.
Not knowing what else
I
to
will-
do, Todd's gonna dive into the water and try to heal the other two, hoping somebody's alive.
As far as you can tell, they're dead.
And he knows, he's just desperate.
Yeah.
He's trying to do something because he.
Bart, I'm going to use your investigation skill for all of this. You start going through his pockets also. You don't find it.
Oh, I go for another body.
I'm
So you
dragging
guys
one
eventually-
of them also.
I'll
The second one, it's like, no, it's got to be here.
You keep going through more and more pockets of more and more dwarves and coming up empty.
Nice. When I get through the last dwarf, I'm just like, no, and I'm just beating Beloral's chest. You were supposed to have it.
At this point, hold on. At this point, you see Remora come running up with Taga in tow.
What do you mean they were supposed to have it? Have what?
After I pound on Beloral's chest, I just kind of fall back. I just sit on the ground and I just look dazed, just so out of it.
They come around the corner, seeing me reach down, grab a fistful of the front of his cloak, pick him up, and push his back up against the nearest wall. Is there like a building up here or something?
There are buildings all around, mostly on the east side here.
Yeah, I've got him pushed his back up against the wall, and I'm yelling into his face, "Tell me what's going on! Why did this happen?" And we're both soaked. You can't tell if I'm crying or not, because it's just water everywhere.
At this point, you see Remora come up. Her and Taga both look like they've just been through hell. You can see Taga in particular's got soot all over her. She doesn't look injured, but you just see there's a potion bottle that she's got in one hand that she's like just took a swig of, and she just throws and it shatters on the ground beside her. And she kind of looks to Remora and then to you guys and says, "What the hell's going on?" And Remora looks to you first, Bart, and says, "Todrin, let him go."
I don't even hear her. I'm glaring daggers into Bert's eyes. I'm sure he's looking back.
I may be looking back, but I'm vacant, and I just keep repeating, he was supposed to have it. He was supposed to have it.
Have what, Bert?
I just snap out of it, and I get really angry. I'm like, let go of me.
You're gonna have to break out of my grip.
I will try.
I need contested strength checks from both of you, or Bart, you have the option to use
Dexterity.
dexterity.
Not great.
Todrin, in a show of angry force, he does manage to break your grip on him.
All right. I kind of step back, just shocked.
I just fall to my knees.
Remora kind of stops and she looks at the bodies and says, "What happened?" She kind of looks out of breath.
He didn't have it. I killed them, and he didn't have it.
Maybe they haven't been there yet.
That doesn't make me feel better, Remora.
I don't know what to tell you, Bart. Where's the other one?
I just stop and I look at her. The other one?
She kind of looks. Says, "There's 5 of them. Where's the other one?"
I just go white.
And I'm just sitting here shocked, not knowing what to do. I'm like, I don't know if I should comfort Todrin. I don't know if I should help. I'm just like sitting here kind of helpless.
I've kind of backed away. I'm facing away from everybody. I've got a hand on Azure Edge that's shining clearly and brightly in the dark. I'm just looking away, shaking.
Bart, she does pick up a journal that was in one of the one you recognize as Nordak. She starts flipping through the pages of his journal. And it's singed and waterlogged, and so a lot of it can't be read anymore. But she starts looking through, and it's all in Dwarvish, and she just says, Here, she
I
brings it
run
to
up.
you, and she says, here, about a week ago, Fargrim was captured by the Xanathar Guild. He's in the tower.
Does it say? And I start flipping through it. Does it say they found it?
It doesn't. What you gather from this is that they got to Skullport, and Nordak and Fargrim, who are brothers, got into a squabble with the Xanathar Guild, and Fargrim was taken. Nordak got away, and they have been in Skullport for the last week trying to figure out a way to get him out of there.
Awesome. I just keep reading the journal. I'm looking for anything.
Again, most of it at this point is ruined, but most of what you get from it is, this place sucks, I want to go back home. There's a mention of goblins and other monsters. There's a mention of ghosts, and it's...
Particularly, I'm looking for wording describing what their intention was with the ring.
You don't get anything like that, except for the information that they have is that it was in the Twisted Caverns, one level down. You have what you can read, there's no indication they've been there yet. They got stuck here.
Awesome. I killed them for nothing. Yeah, I'm pretty despondent now.
Todrin, where are you?
When they look up to figure it out, I'm gone. I've left.
Okay. Seraphima, how about you?
I don't know if I even saw him left.
You can roll a check, or
I'll say with your passive perception, you would have seen Todrin leaving.
I follow after him, I guess. Because I don't know what much help I could be right now. So I follow after him.
fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Woo! Man.
So Todrin and Seraphima have left, correct?
Yep.
Yeah. Well,
Mort followed us
me
there. He
following
should
him.
be at the docks.
At this point, Remora turns to Taga and says, "Go on ahead. I'll be right behind you." And you see her kind of pat Taga on the shoulder. She says, "Thank you." You can see there's a little bit of hesitation from Taga as Remora comes to you. Taga starts to take a couple of steps away, and Remora says, "She was worried about you guys. She thought that you'd..." She said she saw you at the Azarok's stronghold and was worried you guys might have been taken over by an intellect of ours. Said you were acting really weird.
She's not wrong.
We were trying to see what we could do to get influence to gain access to the tower.
So you haven't been taken over by an intellect of ours. I can see that. She kind of gestures over to the dwarves. She says,
I just kind of look at her and I'm like, I have that shadow on my face with the light of the fire, and I just look awful.
"Hey, Okay, we're one step closer to getting Thornhill back now.
Are
With
we?
Bellaril out of the way? Yeah, we are.
Fuck,
I
dude.
wanted to mend that rift, Remora, not break it.
Bellaril wasn't going to let that happen.
You're probably right.
Look, you may want to get some sleep. This is about to get a whole lot worse before it gets better.
Right. And I'll stand up and I'll start walking back to the tavern.
You part ways with her. She heads one way. You go the other.
What about Mort?
So-
Is Mort still there? Are you with Bart?
Mortimer, where are you still with Halaster and the?
Well, I would have seen them leave, right?
Yeah, he followed us. He said he
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, I'll there.
All right.
I guess I'll follow Sir if you know who's following.
Okay.
Todrin.
So
I'm basically trying to catch up to him.
you all return to the Guts and Garters, which again, as you come back, is every bit as busy as it has been from the beginning. Bart is a few minutes behind you guys. What do you do?
Well, I go straight up to our room.
Okay.
I follow.
I'll follow as well.
I don't even shut the door behind me. I just walk into the room.
I just stand by the door eating popcorn and watching.
And I walk in the room after him, and I look at Mortimer, who's being kind of a turd.
What?
We'd be worried if
oh,
he wasn't.
you two gonna? Oh, okay, sorry. I'll be outside then. I slowly back out the door.
And yeah, I'm just muttering under my breath, and you can see I am crying now. I'm like, he just killed him. He cold blood just murdered 4 of them.
And
Bart,
I kind of walk up to Todra, and I kind of gesture to if he wants a hug.
I'm receptive, but I'm not responsive.
Bart,
Mm-hmm.
I am changing your alignment to neutral evil.
Hot
Oof.
damn.
Yeesh.
Okay.
Fuck. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, I need a beer. I'll be right back.
Wow, I can't say I ever thought I was gonna have that alignment.
The truth of the matter is alignment doesn't mean a whole lot in 5e, but you just
You're
murdered 4
basically
people.
a devil. Or demon.
I don't worship devils. Devils worship me.
Nice.
All right. So, how do you all want to handle the rest of the evening?
I'm just there for Todra.
Yeah, which I appreciate. Can you still achieve a long rest when you're a slobbering mess? Because that's where we're at. I'm not leaving this room.
I'll tell you what. Roll a Constitution save. Just you.
Ooh, +5, so 16.
All right. It's a restless night. You get woken up a few times during the night, but you do manage to get a long rest.
Okay.
So nobody closed the door. So did I see anything while I was just sitting out there eating popcorn?
No. No, you did not.
Oh, then I would have walked away at some point and had a long rest as well.
It's
All right.
not a lot of sexy time going on tonight.
Bart, how about you?
No, it's more of a
Uh,
comfort thing.
I would have gone to sleep.
Okay. How do you sleep?
Like a baby. Yeah.
No, it's troubled. I keep having nightmares of the Castle Lantern Mansion.
Okay.
Just all night cuddles like this.
At one point, I do wake up in the middle of the
Oh.
night, and I put my legs over the edge of the cot that I'm in, and I'm just staring at my hands. And internally, I'm just like, my hands are so covered in blood.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
slowly resolve it, and they form into fists, and I'm like, I've got to do what I've got to do.
Throughout the night, I mumble in my sleep, "More time. Just give me more time, please. I'll fix it. Just more time."
I would have started crying hearing that magic now.
Fuck, I'm about to start crying, man. Oh my god.
If you had not rolled a natural 20
Dude, I
on
didn't
that
want
perception
to.
check,
I didn't want to. But it worked. It just, as soon as I saw that 20, I was like, well, this shit is meant to be, I guess.
yeah,
And
it makes the story a lot more complicated.
It really does.
once I resolved the conflict within myself, just like, I mean, there's really no other way that could have gone down without Balaurel trying to run away. I'm just like, internally, it's just, that's how it's got to be. And I sleep fine the rest of the night.
Nice.
So just a clarification on Kaysen's stance on alignment. My stance on alignment is that your alignment does not define you. Your actions define your alignment.
It's reactive.
So, right.
Fair.
So
But it
there is
fits, and
absolutely
he's
a
lean.
way that he can. There is absolutely a way to redeem yourself. But you just murdered 4 people. Intentionally.
They were dwarves, though.
Oh god.
Dwarves aren't people.
It's really only 2 people when you add up the body mass.
Okay. So
Oh fuck.
I need actually no, those don't happen in Skullport. Never mind. So the next morning arrives. What do
I
you
just
guys do?
realized
What?
we're gonna make it back to our tavern, and we're gonna have to roll so many upkeep rolls.
It's
Oh
true.
wow.
There's gonna be a few.
I also just realized that this stupid fucking background on Todd's profile picture on Fantasy Grounds is once again way too accurate.
Mhm.
The fucking flames.
Oh, burning!
It's all
So-
burning. It's all fire.
The
Help
next
me.
morning comes.
Yeah.
What do you all do?
Well, I wake up, roll over, give Sarah a kiss. We still have a thing to accomplish. We should focus on that, get it done. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do, doll. I don't know. Let's
Whatever
just
you
get.
decide on. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Let's just get this done, and I'll figure him out after. I guess. I don't know. One thing at a time. Damn it. And I get out of bed and head down for breakfast, holding her hand.
I bring it to my lips and kiss it.
Give me 1 second to change the music here to something a little more
Upbeat.
more
Hungover taverny.
taverny. Yeah.
Less murdery.
You're walking with Bartholomew Margaster. Not a lot less murdery there.
Fucking Darth Vader.
Kylo Ren.
No, he's way
Ew.
cooler. He's way cooler than that.
My angsty teenager? Come on.
My daddy was mean to me.
There we go. So, I'm gonna go ahead and move all of you down to the tap room.
That map isn't loading for me. There it is.
Took a second.
Still hasn't appeared for me though.
Oh, it's probably all your NPCs.
That could be. Who am I missing? Mortimer?
Mortimer. I almost said
There we go.
Bartholomew.
All right. So,
Morthcaster. Wait, what?
Quietude's sitting behind the bar, or standing behind the bar rather, and eyes you as you all come down, and she eventually makes her way over to the table. Bart, do you join Todrin, Seraphima, and Mortimer at the table?
After a little while, I'm still working on spells.
Okay. I'm going to put you, for the moment, just right here in the corner, just
Okay.
Yeah, that needs
to
to
have you on the map where you can...
Well,
I'm going to remove the line of sight here just so you can see what's going on. But Quietude comes over to the table here with the rest of you, and she says, well, good morning, Poppets. How are you?
Could be better.
Looking a little glum this morning.
It was a long night. Just give me your classic breakfast, please.
Sure thing. And for you two?
Anything with popcorn?
Popcorn. I think we can probably manage that.
Excellent.
I would probably just take some juice or whatever you have. Fruit juice, please.
Certainly, Poppet. Back in a flash. She kind of does a turn on her heel, and her tail kind of whips back and forth as she makes her way back behind the bar.
She's working it.
Whoop, let me turn that off again now. Sorry. There we go. Anyway, I got to remember to turn that on and off again. So, eventually your meals do come out. Bart, how long do you spend on your spells?
probably good 15, 20 minutes.
I'm gonna say everybody remove, and anyone who's having a meal, remove 5 silver from your currency, your coinage, for the meals.
We do have rations, right?
You guys would have rations if you wanted to eat
I'm
those.
not eating shit here. I eat my own rations and a cup of water from the jug.
All right. Uh, did you already tell your sister? I don't remember if you told her or not about the rope trick sending thing, or was that
Oh
something?
no, I didn't.
Okay,
Wait,
I
who
wasn't sure
drank
if
my
that was
beer?
something that we covered last time or not.
I was a little busy closing the dwarves.
Yeah, that's okay.
Who the fuck drank my beer?
You didn't catch my joke.
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
I was a little busy closing the dwarves.
Oh.
The scream dwarves. Oh
Oh
god.
dear.
Oh god, dude. No. No.
Yes.
I meant to talk to you about this session because Kazan and I talked about it. I'm sure Kazan talked to you about it as well. But
I
like,
did not.
you didn't? Okay. Out of character.
After our discussion, I chose not to.
Gotcha. Okay. Kazan and I talked about when we were joking about a Obi-Wan Anakin face-off type thing. While it probably won't come to one-on-one combat or anything like that, I told him not to worry because we were both 100% okay with playing the story as what happens happens. Was I correct in that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you knowing who I am and like you roleplayed, you know what I have to do now, or what I have to try to do, or what
Well, I
my
don't know what that is, but
well, you know I have to do something. Let's put it that way. And
yes.
and we're all on board with that being okay. Everything's fine. Like this is
Yeah.
part of the story, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure we're all above board on that because I'm the same way. I can laugh about this and step back and laugh, but I'm also like about to cry because this is fucking intense and awesome.
It's pretty good. Fuck you and your natural 20.
Seriously, fuck that 20. I was like, yeah, 20. Oh shit, that wasn't the one. Fuck. Oh god. I really just
Shouldn't
wanted
have
it.
followed.
Yep,
I told
I-
you.
That could have gone a million different ways, and that was the one I did not expect.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly sat down today hoping and praying that you managed to pull it off without me finding out. Because you get your story, I don't have to worry about shit, everything's fine, and we can move forward. But that nat 20, I mean, that's pretty blatantly like this was supposed to happen. Like, and it
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but it's awesome.
You're a
It's
dwarf to
also
me.
awesome, right? Like it'll be.
It is.
Oh god. Okay, so we're all good. We're all friends. We're all above board. Okay, moving forward. I need another beer. Somebody drank mine.
So, Bart, when you finish your preparing your spells, do you come downstairs?
Yes.
All right. You may move about the cabin freely.
Fasten seatbelt signs up.
Damn it. I was just gonna say that. Yeah, I come down and I sit down with everybody. And I'm smiling. I look fine.
Okay, I'm here. What'd I miss?
A seemingly unaffected Bart just sat down with you guys.
Oh,
Morning,
okay.
everyone.
I don't even look at you. I just keep eating and doing my thing.
Yep.
Fine. Good morning, Mortimer.
Hello. Have you tried this this popcorn?
No. No, I haven't.
It's amazing.
It's popcorn.
Yes, but it's corn which has been popped. Basically fireball it and it changes its state. That's a scientific term, by the way.
When you say that, the shadow passes over my face, and I'm just like, yes, fire.
Shit. fire changing someone's state.
I mean, we're not okay now.
You could say it changes their alignment.
Oh dear. Yeah, it looks like you've really enjoying it.
Yes.
Wave my hand.
I
No,
just pulled out my
yeah.
hand. Can I have some?
Oh, of course, yes. Here.
Excellent. Is it really that good?
I think it's pretty delicious.
I know you do.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Roll for
The
popcorn.
popcorn? I mean, it could use some butter, but other than that, it's all right.
I can just picture Halaster saying, "This is not like the kind you get in the movie theaters." What?
What's a movie?
Jeez.
What's a movie?
I've been to a theater before.
Yeah, but not a movie.
Suppose I moved to one, sure.
Everyone's movieing on stage. Yeah, I could see. Must be what they call it
Oh.
up if you never went to.
It's all about those movers.
So you guys are talking back and forth about popcorn, and I finish my drink and I just smash the drink down on the table. And after the shocked moment passes, I'm like, so we're down to sneaking into the tower.
That's the plan.
I may talk to you, Drax, but I never look at you. Right, so
Bart, who's he talking to?
I kind of look out the side of my eye over at Mort, and there is death in my eyes.
I think he's still angry that I tried to watch him have sex last night.
Are there any ideas
Number
or
one, that didn't
suggestions
happen, and
for getting into the tower?
Is there still chaos between the Xanathar and the Zentarum?
I wouldn't know. Man, you're making me mad with that fucking attitude.
Okay.
Woo!
So none of you have yet been out of the inn this morning. You do notice there are no Xanathar Guild members in the inn right now. As far as any kind of like active signs of fighting right this minute, you don't see anything like that immediately. However, that said, you do end up seeing hold on one second. Give me 1 second here. I thought I had this all set up and I didn't. I should have. It's not long into your meal before the tavern door is opened and about 8 Zentarum walk in.
Shit. Looks like we
Is
know who
Remora with them?
Remora is not with them. In fact, it's not the only one you recognize out of the bunch is the half orc, the male half orc that you guys saw, the one that went toe to toe with the zombie beholder. Yorn, you know him as Yorn the Terror.
Yeah. Fuck.
Popcorn the Terror.
Whoops, did I put them on there twice? Shit, I did.
It's just more for the killing.
Give me 1 second. I gotta fix that. That was unintended.
Kai, you're really clarifying.
Double XP weekend, yay!
What was that again? Was that MWO, right? Where the weekends gave double credits or something like that?
Oh, there's so many games that do that.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like Call of Duty and shit.
Gotcha.
Because, you know, you
So-
had the Prestige 18 times.
Fucking game.
Yes, you did.
Hey, you just played for 20 hours? Start over now. Hmm.
Sorry about the delay here.
I just see people popping all over the screen like, what? Wait, who? What?
Everybody dies.
Anyway, these guys, 8 Zentarum, march in, and they all kind of stand at the door. They don't. Again, weapons not drawn, but Yorn walks right up to the bar,
Bless you.
and he makes a beeline straight for Quietude,
You.
and you guys hear him demanding. He says, "Where's the secret entrance?" And she kind of looks kind of taken aback, and she says, "I'm sorry, secret entrance to where, dear?"
I'm gonna push my chair back and walk over. Just listening.
He says, "Xanathar's lair, where is it?" And she kind of, "Oh dear, they haven't been here in months. They moved out a long time ago." Puppet, she keeps, not dear, she says puppet. And he goes, "Where is it?" She kind of glances to you, Todrin, as you stand up, and she says,
I
right
nod
this
at her.
way. So she comes back this way, opens up this door, and she says, "It's down in the cellar, but they've been gone for months." And you see all of these Zentarum guys just start marching down cellar into the cellar. Yorn stays back, but all of those guys, one by one, go down in there. And she says, she just kind of looks to you, Todrin, and kind of shrugs her shoulders.
I come up behind Yorn and I'm just like, Yorn, how is Remora?
Wouldn't know. Hadn't seen her.
Are y'all
Since
getting into
last
the
night?
tower through the back door?
He just turns. He says, "This doesn't go to the tower. This is the old lair.
Right.
Got orders to make sure it's cleared out."
Hey, assuming y'all beat the gangs here in the town, I point at Quietude. She's cool. Whatever you may have heard. Be good to her.
He kind of looks to her and back to you. Roll a persuasion check. And she does everything she can to look as innocent and charming as she can when you say that.
Push the boobs up a little, kind of squat
Yeah.
down.
I see more of a puppy
Really?
with those big sad eyes, the innocent eyes.
And he kind
Oh,
of
me?
Yeah.
looks from you to her and then back again. He kind of grunts a little, and she says, "I mean, you're always welcome in my tavern, puppet." And then he follows the group back down the stairs. And she just, as soon as they're out of sight, she just looks to you, comes over to your table, and she says, "Your meals in your room are on me. Thank you."
If you could see a dead person smile, that's what Todd gives her. Just like,
You very well might have just saved, if this does go to the Zentarum, you might have just saved her life.
that was the plan.
Might have.
Might have.
Word.
Right. Well, that wasn't quite what I was hoping it was. So, tower. Maybe we ought to go take a look and see what the state of things are out there.
Agreed. It sounds like the Zentarum are getting ready to make a move, which will be good time for us.
I just basically put my hand on his shoulder and I say, "Wherever you go, I follow."
Lean over and give the back of her hand a kiss, then stand up and just walk out of the tavern. Let's go see what we can see, says Hind, not Todwin. So the dude told us there was a secret entrance. Let me find my notes here. Optional exit entrance is 80 feet up, a hole in the wall, 3rd floor.
Right.
So we would probably try to walk around the tower, see if we can get eyes on a hole in the
So
fucking tower.
you will have to get
towers. Go ahead,
you will
Casey.
have to get into Skull Island first.
Oh, right, it's not in where we are, right? Okay, so there's a bridge that heads out there, right? I guess we'd start walking that way.
All right. So on the way there, you guys start to get to that point where you're approaching the docks. And I'm going to bring up this map just to have it. Anyway, you get to this point, and there is, at the docks, quite a big crowd, and in front of them, you see a 12-foot tall, robed figure. Semi-transparent. Black robes, hood over the head, and all of these people are watching. And as you get closer, you start to hear what it's saying. You get a real quick, I'd say, especially Bart. This is not a person or even a giant. This is an illusion, and there's kind of a semi-transparent view to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, "People of Skullport, for too long you've suffered and languished beneath the gaze of the Xanathar. All members of the Xanathar Guild are hereby ordered to lay down their arms and surrender. You will be spared. Those who do not will be struck down by our blades. As for everyone else, remain indoors and wait until this transition of power is complete. The Eye Tyrant's reign of terror will soon come to a close." And then it repeats. And it repeats.
Well, shit.
We need to go check on Thorin.
Good point.
I mean, I'm good with the Eye Tyrant being getting rid of, but this does not seem a good alternative.
Right.
Agreed.
Well, not a lot we can do. But we're known to them. I don't think we need to worry about the curfew, so to speak. Yeah, let's go check on the little man. Old twin beard.
All right. So you guys head up to the 2nd level from here, which is not too far to find a set of stairs that go up to the 2nd level. Give me 1 second. All right. So when you guys approach the door, you get to a point where there's a gap where the walkway is gone, and from here you can just see that the door is gone. There's a good portion of the front wall that is missing, and it's about a 10 or 12 foot jump from here to even get in there.
Is there another way around?
It is scorched. There's a door on the other side that looks to be intact from where you're standing.
I'll head that way.
Okay. So you guys spend a little while walking the long way around. That door is closed.
Is it locked?
It does appear to be locked.
I'll knock on the
Um,
door and just yell out Thorvin's name.
There's no response.
or we could have.
I'll cast knock on the door.
All right. When he casts the spell knock,
Yes.
there is a. Where are you standing in relation to the door?
I would be standing off to the side because I saw that
Okay.
fireball.
When that door opens, all you hear is pop, 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 and just inches from someone's head, a crossbow bolt is wedged into the wall.
Mine.
Well,
Holy shit.
I just wait a moment. Nothing else happens.
Nothing else happens.
I'll kind of lean.
Actually, something does.
Oh dear. What happens?
Why was Kyle excited?
Hold on, I'm looking it up.
Okay.
He got real excited when you said knock.
Well, we didn't really have to do the. I could have just used a lock melter, but
Speak up. Don't be so hesitant.
I was trying to. He's like, I can't knock it. Knock.
Okay, here it is. From the description of the knock spell, the last sentence. When you cast the spell, a loud knock, audible from as far away as 300 feet, emanates from the target object.
It's true.
What? I didn't know that.
It's loud.
Exactly.
What the hell?
It's loud.
It's loud.
So yeah, they now know we're here. I say we kick the door down.
I mean, it's down now.
It's
Oh,
open,
We use
yeah.
a lock melter.
Right, so hang on. You made the sound of a lot of crossbows going off, and one bolt lands next to someone's head? Is there bolts, like, everywhere?
There are bolts everywhere.
Okay. And that didn't affect anybody with no saving throws or anything?
You guys are outside.
Was it like people shooting through the door at us, or just shooting randomly?
From what you can tell right now, it was inside.
It was a
The-
shrapnel grenade.
Yeah, basically,
Okay.
what this was there was a when you look into the door, there is just a wall of crossbows that when you were in before you didn't see, but now you can see it's like a hidden panel basically that opened, and there's just rows of crossbows that were aimed at that door.
Shall we
Todrin
go in
leans over
now?
to look in the door, and he says, "Huh, a bolt hole."
Wow.
God damn it.
And then yeah, so whenever
What does it look like in there?
hold on, whenever it's an option, Todd is specifically standing more than 10 feet away from Bert, so that his auras
Okay.
are not around him. Just
All right.
clarifying. But yeah, I'll step up, summon my armor, and carefully step over the bolts and walk my way into the building.
All right. What you find inside is this workshop that you guys had been in a couple of times now is a wreck. The device, the smashing device that Thorvin had been working on is trashed. There's a couple of bodies laying on the ground that appear to be Zentarum. Something you do notice about that, they are wearing their Zentarum armor. Is what they had been hiding before, they're not hiding anymore.
Right. Can't blame him.
But
This is fucking guy. This is some serious gourmet
You-
shit.
what do you guys want to do?
Just keep walking into the workshop. Thorvin?
Okay.
Y'all in here?
You get no response from Thorvin. Excuse me.
Do we see signs of his body anywhere?
Among the bodies that are visible, you do not see his body.
What do the bodies that are there look like?
Both of them are human. Both of them are scorched. They appear to have been caught in the fireball.
Oh, okay, that's what the. All right, never mind then.
Yeah, the fireball was on the other door.
Well, everybody take a look around. Maybe he left a note or something, but I don't know where we would find him after this.
I will investigate.
What was the name of that person he was talking about?
20.
That he
Tasselgrin.
was Tasselgrin with the
Nice guy. Yes.
the only person with a working teleportation circle.
Yeah, her store, the Poison Quill, is about, call it a block north of here. So you guys do a thorough investigation of the place. He left in a hurry, and you can tell he was here when they came, and he made it out. You end up finding where there was a hatch in the floor that there'd been a rug or something over it before that you didn't notice, but that hatch is just slightly ajar.
Mort finds it, I'm guessing.
Yes,
This is
Mortimer
crazy
finds it. You
investigation.
would not have found it with an 18.
Nice
well
guy.
hidden.
Jesus. Nice
I've
find,
never
little
seen
man.
a hatch like this. This doesn't seem like a normal part of business.
No, it is not. I'll lift it open with my boot and take a look down in.
I need a dexterity saving throw from both of you.
Ah, shit. +5.
Oh, let's find out where this goes.
Oh no, I got 11. You got 8.
No, I got 3.
+5.
You take 33 points of damage
Oh,
God.
each.
Oof.
I think you went this way.
I think
Yeah,
this way.
Seraphina
Another
and
bolt
Bart,
hole.
you watch as they approach this and point this out, this hatch in the ground, and they pull it open, and there's just a sharp twang as they set off a trap, and the room explodes with another explosion. The floor falls out from under them. They're going to take an additional d6 as they fall into the room below them.
Holy
Uh,
fuck.
No.
No?
I said, oh no.
Oh, I didn't hear the O part.
Counter spell fall damage.
But they end up falling 10 feet down into the building below them.
Damn.
You guys look up, and there's just a hole in the ceiling where you guys were blown up from the device that was beneath that hatch. It was. I tried to. It says Thorvin's traps on the wall. You even pointed it out.
Yeah.
Mort,
I let you off easy with the crossbows.
kind of roll over and kind of, oh man, I'm just burnt everyone. Mort, you
Yeah.
okay?
Gotta cast some spells here.
You're already standing over me chanting. I'm just laying there. Oh god.
And I'm just like, wait, so they're in like this, what is there, like this big hole in the floor now?
Oh yeah, it's about 15-foot wide hole that they have fallen down into. You guys are basically in what appears to be a kind of a storage, like not a warehouse so much as just it's old, half-finished devices that he may have been building at one time or another. Most of them look like it's just dusty, and it's just like most of them probably wouldn't work.
Oh, wow.
And I looked down at the giant hole, and I'm like, darling, are you okay?
Did you check for traps?
Ow!
It was a good echo.
Yeah, yes. It's fucking that guy from Bug's Life. I'm okay! Or was that... I think that was Toy's like... Toy? Wow. Woody? Toy's...
Toy Story?
Toy Story! I was like, Toy's Life? Bug Story? Fuck. Bug's Life was that fucking grasshopper. Shutting up!
Do I look stupid to you?
Okay. Alright, folks. He's not here. I'm guessing he took
We
care of
should
himself.
head to. We should head to.
Is there any like exit from this room?
There is another door on this level.
Can I
The
check
level
it for
that they're
traps?
in, or the level that we're in.
The level that they're in. This one is also trapped.
Oh, good.
Surprise!
God
Surprise!
damn it, you guys!
Can I identify? Do I have these tools?
I don't think so.
No. Can I identify the kind of trap?
Ooh,
What
what was
the hell
that?
is
How's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to
It's
figure
a
out.
bomb!
I'm trying to figure out how to turn off the bleeps and bloops voice mod makes when I toggle my voice
Okay.
changes. And
You-
there's a
you
there's a
only
button
hear
in the
that.
bottom right corner that is called it must be a sensor, so I can be like, what the
Nice. That's brilliant. So,
traps and the stupid
it's brilliant. This actually looks like it's some kind of acid trap.
Oh, easy.
Like it sprays acid.
Oh, pleasant.
Can I see where the bulb of acid or whatever is?
With a 21, I'd say yeah, you can make out fairly well where it is and kind of how it works.
Is there any? I basically just want to like break the bulb into like a bucket or something like that. Not realizing it's acid.
Okay. Are you using any kind of particular tool to do this, or?
No, just whatever kind of container, bucket or something is round, and then just gonna poke it with my staff.
Okay. Roll a dexterity check.
Oh,
Oh,
boy!
no.
Tries to poke it and it explodes.
Am I still next to him? Can I give him +5?
It's a check, not a save.
That's
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Misheard.
you set it off and you take an additional 8 points of damage.
Oh, what? Okay.
Oof. Maybe we should
Oh,
just
man.
stop. Kaizen's like, you never should have tried. After the first one, we should have been like, okay, he was prepared. This place is deadly. Let's get the fuck out of here. But no, we're determined to be stupid.
Well, the door should open up now.
All right.
Yeah, the door opens and it lets out onto the street of Skullport. However, this particular door was unmarked. There was no indication that this went into Thorvin's shop or anything.
How's your health, Mort? I'm having.
Oh, about halfway there.
I'll walk up behind you, put a hand on your tiny shoulder, and give you 10 lay on hands.
Bart, what was it that you were wanting to do? I know you mentioned Tasselgrin.
We should go to Tasselgrin's. The poisoned quill.
Yeah, we
Is
go.
there- Okay.
Almost there. There we go.
So the Poison Quill is a pretty small shop. When you get there, there's the sign over the door, just beautiful calligraphy writing on it, which compared to most of Skullport's signs is very different. But it has what appears to be a quill that is dipping into a vial of poison with a skull and crossbone on the bottle.
Nice.
And door's closed. But what do you guys want to do?
Knock?
All right. 300 feet around. No, I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, like, literally, or
No. I would have said cast knock.
The door opens, and you don't see anybody there at first until you realize that there's a mage hand that's there behind the door, and it soon dissipates, and you see an older woman who is currently, she has in her other hand a cup of tea, and she says, "Hi, who are you?"
And I'll step forward and just be like, I am Bartholomew Margaster. I believe that you are Tasselgrin.
"I am indeed." She says, "And the rest of you, come in, come in." Older human woman, gray hair, kind of not a, how do I put this? It's not nobility, but more, she's compared to most people in Skullport, she looks like she's more of a, not necessarily wealthy, but a step above, we'll just say.
she's put
She's-
together. She looks okay.
Yeah, a little more put together than everyone else here. Definitely a wizard. You can tell by there's books and all sorts of things that kind of give that away, including her spell casting. She says, "Well, what can I do for you?"
I forgot what we're here for.
The portal.
What kind of spell books do you have?
The fucking portal, you maniac.
And she just kind of gives you this weird look, and she says, "My spell book is not for sale, young man."
Oh. Any magic?
You got any grapes?
She kind of raises an eyebrow to you, and she says, "You're one of the apprentices Elias has been talking about, aren't you?"
I suppose.
Hmm.
Does that get us a discount?
Well,
Cop porn. Needs butter.
what? Sorry,
What?
there's a lot going on, and y'all are distracting me. What's going on?
Sorry. not me.
Guys post in your general.
Ah, I see.
Um,
She says, "I don't sell books or magic here. I do forgeries."
okay. What is that, transmutation?
She just kind of shakes her head, and she goes, "I mean, the old-fashioned way. It has to be done well.
Indeed it does. Most impressive.
I like to think so." She goes,
Uh,
"And what does a noble from Waterdeep need with my services, huh?"
oh, sorry. I forget myself. We're actually here looking... And I think I should start off by saying we're not with the Zentarim. We're looking for Thorin.
She kind of just narrows her eyes a little and kind of looks from one of you to the other, to the other, to the other. And she just says, "I haven't seen him.
He said if he got in trouble, he would come this way.
Yeah, can I
We told
insight her?
him.
Sure, roll an insight check.
We told him that we would assist him
Seems
with
honest to you.
escaping.
Inspiration.
Sure.
Oof.
Seems honest to you.
Seems really honest to you.
Yeah, so I'll tell her that he explained to us that he would probably head this way if shit hit the fan. And we told him we would try to help him get out of here if things went south.
Well,
We're a friend, lady.
Sorry to
The
say.
information is safe with us.
go ahead and roll a persuasion check.
Probably.
Either Bart or Todrin, either one. You can both roll one, or one of you can help the other.
Oh, the
Probably
irony.
help, because I am not a persuasion person.
Okay, I'll roll advantage then. I only have +8.
Only.
Wow.
She just shakes her head and says, "Haven't seen him."
Well, if you do, tell him that we're still willing to help him get out of here. His
I'll make
shop
a
was
note of
attacked
it.
last night, so we just wanted to make sure he was okay.
I saw that.
Again this morning by parties unknown.
Is that what that sound was?
Wasn't us.
I'm
She
like,
kind of looks you up and down and goes, "Mm-hmm."
I'm
Do you ever
licking
get
my thumb and
acid
rubbing
out of
burn,
leather?
licking my thumb and rubbing burn marks on my armor. Like, sorry, Kai,
She's
what did you
kinda-
say?
I was just wondering if she had anything to get acid out of leather, but it's okay.
She says, "It's not my area of expertise. Sorry." She says, "So, is there anything else that I can do for you? Do you have any business or?"
Actually, yes. Thorvin also shared with us that you may or may not have a means of escaping Undermountain.
She kind of cocks an eyebrow at you and says, "And what did he tell you?"
Well, he told us quite frankly that you may have a teleportation circle.
Yes, Celasta allows me to have a teleportation circle. It's the only one in Undermountain that I know of.
Fascinating.
Well, there's a story there, but Halasta's a very good friend. It's about that moment behind you guys, the door swings open and in comes Halasta, and he says, Tass, did you see what happened at Thorvin's?"
Oh, damn it.
He comes
Fucking
over
guy.
and he comes up to her, and she's got a cup of tea, and she just mage hands it over to the side and wraps her arms around it. And she says, "It's good to see you, Halasta. It's good to see you." They both kiss each other on the cheeks.
Oh, that's cool.
And he goes, I see you've met my apprentice. He kind of gestures to Bart. He says, "You would not believe what's happening down in the slithering swamp right now. I mean, that Hydra. Wow."
And
She
I just kind of frown. Where's the slithering swamp?
And he just, "Oh, it's a couple of levels down. You don't have to worry about it."
Okay,
Is that where the
if
war
you're
dragon
sure.
is?
Sorry, the what?
The war dragon. The surviving one. I reach down and tap Azure Edge. Did I get the family name right?
You did, yes.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh, no. She's in Waterdeep. Don't worry about it."
Oh, shit. Tasty tidbits. All right.
So anyway, they greet each other for a little while, and she talks back and forth, and he says, "Oh, don't worry about them. You can let them use the teleportation circle. It's fine. That these four have been particularly entertaining. Believe me."
Glad that we could be entertaining.
And, he says, "Hey, hey, 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 hey." And he kind of gestures, and the points come up over your heads, and you see 100,000 points over Bartholomew's head.
Holy shit!
7,000 points to Gryffindor.
43,000 over Todrin, 46,000 over Seraphima, and 300,000 over Mortimer's head.
Jeez, 300,000.
Holy shit!
Does anyone count that high?
Mortimer is a fan favorite.
I take a little bow.
Well, that seems like we're doing a very good job.
I haven't had this much fun in years.
Well, we appreciate you allowing us to use the teleportation circle. And I look at Tess.
It's just, you're welcome to it anytime. It's in or out, whichever you prefer. It's fine. Just
Excuse me, did you just say in?
yes, if you know how to get,
Oh, shit.
if you have the circle, you can return here.
Fascinating.
If you're that skilled a wizard, are you?
Not quite. Soon.
And Halasser just slaps him on the back pretty hard and says, "He'll be there in no time, especially
Indeed.
under my tutelage."
Indeed.
Trying to catch him off guard, I'll just say out of the blue, Halaster, what's her name?
I can't tell you that until Act 4.
Son of a bitch. Act 4. What the fuck?
Well, anything you can do to give us an edge against Xanathar in that tower of his?
Halasser's just kind of all of a sudden very serious. And he says, "You're not going in there, are you?"
One way or another, that's the plan.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I
Wow, are you in about to dry? What the fuck?
I suppose it'll be more entertainment for you.
that is true. That is true.
The longer it lasts, the more fun you'll have.
He kind of looks at Tass, and she just kind of shrugs a little, and he goes, "What do you want?"
Hmm. And I just kind of look at the rest of the
I know.
group.
And he kind of slaps his hands together. I know. And he pulls out a small box, and he goes, "Yes, this will do. This will do fine."
Is there a chihuahua in it?
It's actually it's not it's more like, you know how a necklace box is kind of, it's small but it's kind of long.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like that.
it's
And
wormwood.
it pops open the same way. It's kind of got a hinge on one side, on one of the long sides. And he says, "I think this will do just fine." And he says to Bart, and he goes, "Here. But do not open it until you're there."
I kind of slowly reach out and take it, and I'm like, I don't take it. I put my hand on it while he's still holding it, and I'm just like, and this will help us, right?
Probably.
Maybe. Both of them.
Oh,
I
shit.
take it and I put it in a pocket in my cloak, and I'm just like, I just do a huge deep sigh. Well, you did something for us, so I suppose I should be grateful.
Let me add this. Halasters. Mystery box.
Halaster is
Yay.
Kazen's best character, big time.
Oh no! Is that the unidentified? There it is, yeah.
Yeah, it should
Got
be
a lot of
unidentified.
shit to identify.
Fuck, I forgot about that. Well then, I think that it might be in our best interest to see what the plans of the Zentarim are regarding Skull Island.
Might as well ride the tide.
Indeed. Well, thanks again, Halaster. Tasselgrin.
Sorry, I'm filling out what this says.
Yes, Hologrin, Mazel Tov. Thanks for your time.
Wow.
I might have butchered
They just
those
gave
names.
us a way out. They just gave
So-
us a way out. Mazel tov. Tasselgrin.
All right. So where do you guys want to go from here?
I think we'll
Try to figure out.
follow Bert, his Zentarum bullshit.
We gotta try to figure out where what's his name is.
I gotta hit the bathroom.
The guy who's leading the Zentarum. The hell's that guy's name? The guy Kai
You do not-
attacked.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah.
That is Erstal Floxen. You do not know where he is.
All right. Well, I want to try to find my sister.
All right. You do not know where she is. How would you find her?
Well, I imagine the Zentarum are in the streets, right?
With your passive perception, you have seen a few of them here and there, but you've also seen Xanathar Guild guys kind of spread out through the city, and every now and then you guys will hear an outburst of fighting in the streets, but it's usually over pretty quick.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to find a band of Zentarum.
All right. I would say roll me a perception
Okay.
check.
It's 15.
All right. It takes a little bit of time to find one, but you do eventually find a group. Up here on the second level, that there's 4 guys, all armed with crossbows,
Mm-hmm.
and they are moving between buildings, like going along these walkways that are on the second floor. And you, as you start to approach, you see one of them kind of holds up a hand to the others and motions down, and there are a group of Xanathar Guild below that these guys open fire on and drop them dead in the street. And they get up and start to move again.
All right. I'll approach them.
All right, what do you say?
Excuse me. Would you happen to know where Urstel is?
And you see the one that's kind of leading the group, and he just looks at you and he goes, "Who the hell are you?"
I'm Bartholomew Margaster. Perhaps you know my sister Remora.
Can't say I do. But
Hmm.
if I was you, I'd get back out of the way here. We're a little busy.
I see that. We're busy too. We need to speak with your Zentarum colleagues.
He kind of looks to his the guys behind him and kind of gives this grin to him. He says, "Oh, you do, huh? You need to talk to Urstel. Man in charge, huh?"
I wasn't aware he was in charge down here, but
Well,
sure.
He's in charge of this operation, at least.
Urstal
All right,
Floxen, yeah,
well.
we know him well.
We happen to help you guys get down here. Perhaps you could help us with that tiny bit of information.
tell you what.
Did I get the name right?
Ursula, yeah, Fox.
Yeah. He says,
That should carry something.
roll a persuasion check, Bart. You're the one doing the talking here.
Can I help him knowing that name?
I'd say he already knows that name.
Well, yeah, but we just proved that we know his last name.
I will give you either help him with advantage on his check, or you can roll one separate.
Awesome.
Excuse me.
There you go.
There we go.
And he goes, "Look, I can't really take you to him, but I can have him. I can have a message sent, and we'll see if he decides to show up."
That works for me. I mean, it doesn't need to be him. I could also speak with my sister.
Where do you want him to meet you?
What the hell is... It's the...
Thorgrim's traps.
No. No.
What, the tavern?
Yes. The...
Garters.
Thank you.
Butts and barters.
That sounds like a strip club.
And he just kind of looks at you guys and says, "What do you guys want to talk to Ursula for anyway, huh?"
Well, I mean, like I said, we helped him get down here.
Whatever. And you see these 4 guys rather, they head out.
Well, I suppose back to the tavern?
Guess so.
All right. So I'm not going to put the tokens on the map because it's a pain in the butt and there's a lot of them. But also, you guys get back to the Guts and Garters. By this point, you're looking at about noon. And again, like I said, every now and then you'll hear either an explosion off in the distance or some fighting out in the streets. The whole time you guys are in here, there's not one single sign of a Xanathar Guild guy coming in here for a drink or anything. But at one point, you do see Yorn the Terror comes out of the back with the rest of those Zentarum guys, and some of them look a little bit beaten and bloodied, but definitely different than when you saw them earlier today. But like I said, they come out and most of them leave. Yorn stays behind just because at the time they are leaving, Erstelfloxen comes in the door along with Schemo and a couple other people, including Taga.
Oh, good, he brought Schemo.
He does not bring Remora.
Ah, Urstel. How is Remora?
Kind of looks you guys up and down and he says, "She's fine. What's this
Good.
about? I'm busy."
I know you're busy. We were wondering what your plans were for the tower.
I'm not
More
going to tell you
specifically,
that.
Skull Island. Well,
Trust me, you'll find out soon.
I just look at the rest of the group. Perhaps that means we should be ready.
We're willing to help, Urstel.
What are you up to?
I mean, didn't we already share this with you?
Share what?
We're looking for a member of the Xanathar.
Yeah, Gnarl. I know that. What are you up to? Because Taga here tells me that the 4 of you were over in Azrog's place Working for the Xanathar.
Hey, cutie. Mwah.
Oh, we put on a disguise to make it appear we were working for the Xanathar. You know, sowing discourse and the lot.
See, that's funny because she told me she asked you guys to help her kill that mind flayer, and you didn't.
No, we didn't. We weren't ready to fight a mind flayer at the time.
Our cover was blown.
Look.
We made a deal to make an opening if there was one, and there was not. We had to
Look,
get out
I
of
don't
there.
have time for this. What do you guys want?
I already told you what we want. We wanted to know what your plans were for Skull Island.
You'll find out.
Well, that's what I wanted. I also wanted to know where my sister is.
Busy.
Hey,
Hmm.
I know you. I look at Taga. I know that you may have had doubts about whether or not we were possessed, and I'll step forward, reach my fingers up, and snap my fingers, and cast Channel Divinity. Turn the Faithless, which will do nothing to anyone here, hopefully, but it's just this flash of red light that's a really ostentatious casting.
Let me see. What does it do?
Roll for initiative.
Words that are painful for Fey and Fiends to hear. As an action, you present your holy symbol. Each Fey or Fiend within 30 feet that can hear you.
Right.
Make a Wisdom saving throw. It's basically
Okay.
turn undead for Fey and Fiends.
Right. No effect in the immediate area.
Still here. I gotta take socks out though.
But you do get a kind of a sense of, well, he's still got his powers. He must,
Yeah,
must not
Mind
be
Flayer could not do, or Intellect Devourer could not do what I
Right.
just did.
that one. He goes, look, whatever you guys are going to do, I'd get it done pretty damn quick.
Right. Are you bringing down the tower, or can we storm it with you?
He just grins. He starts to walk away.
I look at Taga, and there's pleading in my eyes.
She's the last one to go, and she just looks to you and she says, I don't know. They won't tell me either. They're not telling anybody. They're keeping a lid on it.
I suppose that's fair. Hey, Taga, have you met my friend?
Who?
I kind of knee Mort forward a little bit.
I would like to sow discord. Oh, I mean, hello. Is this
Hi.
all human, or how's the half thing work down there?
Oh my god! I
She's just
knew this in my whole fucking face was red.
Yeah,
Does
if
the
you could
curtains
see-
match the racism?
if you could see a green orc turn red,
This is Mortimer Barkstripper. I would have said he's a gentleman, but he's definitely a good time.
she
At your
just
service.
What's going on here? She just
Sowing
kind of looks
discord?
to you.
So discord.
What's in your pants, Discord?
So you're gonna have to help the DM here. What exactly are you trying to get from this?
I was just flirting.
What's in your pants?
Yeah, Mort's got a big thing for Taga, and Todrin's trying to introduce them.
Okay, is that what was going on?
Yeah,
I thought I noticed that earlier, and I was like, "What?"
yeah.
I'm sorry, Kai. I didn't realize.
I'm not good at flirting.
That's okay. The Paladin of Love caught on. He's got your back.
Okay.
What's in your pants?
Um,
Chaos.
Chaos, evil,
She just
doom.
kind of gives you this weird look, and she just says, "I
My big stick of tiny hair.
Yeah, she looks confused and like, this is interesting and unusual and interesting.
Oh, it will be.
And she just kind of looks to you and says, I really ought to follow them, but
Love to watch you walk away.
Todd gets a grin. His first legit grin since the docks.
yeah, there's this weird look in her face of like, what is with you guys? And it's more not offended so much as just baffled.
Like,
Like, yeah, it's like, did someone put you up to? She asked, did someone put you up to this? She kind of glances at Todrin.
There's a whole lot of man in that little package, trust me.
Wow.
Okay,
That sounds like you know
So,
more
your
than...
half-orc got any gnome in you? Would you like some?
I lean
Yes,
over and
please.
whisper in Sarah's ear, only a little.
Wow. You have a little gnome in you, Todrin?
No, he's only got a little gnome to give.
I apologize because this is Kason not knowing how to handle this more than it is Yagra
Don't
or
blame you.
Taga rather.
She'd probably just punch me and walk away.
No, she doesn't punch you. It's just this genuine look of confused and
She can
like
just leave and figure it out later.
a little bit of that, a little bit of, yeah, it's like, are you serious? I can't tell. And you know, that kind of, and she just, I should go. And very much a flustered, almost like, it's not that you offended her, it's just like she's like, wait, what?
I think that went really well, Todrin.
I think so too, little man. I kind of reach down and hold my hand out, like for a high five, a low five.
I just hold it uncomfortably.
I shake it more uncomfortably and then retrieve my hand.
All right.
We'll try again later.
I bury my face in Todrin's head, like, oh my god, this is embarrassing. His arms, like, why?
It's watching your
So-
adopted dad flirt with a much
Something
bigger
I
woman.
want to get across. There's enough level of respect that he actually came to meet you guys, which is more than you would have probably gotten from if you had been in, you know, pretty much anyone else.
Yeah, and the fact that nobody else knows they're hiding it from intellect devourers, which makes sense. Can't blame them. But that's a good point. He did come and meet us. He may act like a dick, but he did come and meet us.
Indeed.
So what do you guys do?
Well,
If anybody needs a break, let me know.
My adoptive father, and I tell him, if you don't ask for the agenda the next time, I'm hurting you. That was horrid, and I had to sit through it all.
well, unless anyone else needs some preparation, we can go take a break on the docks and wait for something to happen.
Is the docks the path that we'll take to get to Skull Island? I don't remember.
That is the way to get there. Yes. So
Okay.
I'm gonna bring this map up again real quick. If right now you're here, this is the docks here,
Wait, we're
and Skull Island is directly south of that circle.
Okay. That map doesn't show the bridge that is there. That
No,
goes-
it does not. I'll bring up Skull Island here for you guys to see. So you can kind of see where the two are supposed to intersect there. Up the top.
Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Where's the okay, the southern little rocky thing is the tower.
Yeah, the Tower of Seven Woes is this down here in the bottom.
Right. Sorry. Right.
Which again you can see from here. It's just it goes floor to ceiling. This giant pillar, like a stalagmite and stalactite met together. It starts off narrower out at the bottom and gets larger as it goes up.
Of course it does.
So,
Yeah. So if no one else has
tell you what,
anything,
let's take a quick bio break. I need to take a leak.
yeah.
So 5 minutes. Everybody, snack time or whatever you need to do.
Cool.
What? No, you're not going to scream at me. No clue. Meow.
I like how I capitalize fireball when I'm typing out my notes. Not just fireball, it's the fireball.
No, it's the name of a spell, so I don't get why it couldn't be kept away.
Okay, I am back.
Wow, that was a quick beat. Good.
So, what do y'all think so far?
Lovely.
I think that Bart is evil now.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Like I said, there was a lot of different ways that could go, and I did not expect that one.
Why not?
The natural 20 from I did not expect Todrin to see it. I thought there was a chance that you were gonna do it and like not even say a word. When you called out his name, I was like, "Are you gonna try and negotiate with him?" And then the next thing I hear is fireball. So,
Well, he wouldn't stay and talk with me, and I couldn't risk him having the ring. So, I had to do something.
yeah.
That's freaking sweet. Oh. Right. Yeah, you showed me. Or maybe I watched the video.
Is that the diva?
No, it's Todrin. Hind.
But yeah, when they started to see the Zentarum kicking this thing off in Skullport, they were like, "Okay, we've stayed as long as we can. We got to go," because they're not on friendly terms with the Zentarum.
Well, the way that Bard massacred them, I'm pretty sure they're not friendly with a lot of people. I'm just going to kill it. God damn it! Fucking calling me out like that chicken. Takes off some pictures. What am I supposed to do?
Kai, if you're interested, or wait, first off, are you here? Before I start talking air.
Hey, sorry, I got a call, but please continue.
I was gonna say, if you're interested in Taga, that is definitely something we can do. I wasn't expecting it, and I was like, wait, what? I didn't understand. I heard you the first time, and I was like, okay, I'm going to come back to that, and then something else happened, and I'm sorry I never got back to you, but I'm glad Todrin pointed it out.
It is perfectly fine, no worries.
I apologize.
That's what I do.
I will add one more thing, Todrin, just that almost a look of call it concern from Taga, just for you as a group. Not you specifically, but the uncommon as a group. Like, glad to see that you weren't turned into intellect devourers, because that was her real, very real concern
Right.
at Azrox.
Yeah.
Like, no offense, but you guys gave her every reason to believe that was happening.
Yeah, totally.
Please, frickin' chicken called me out like that.
What do you mean?
All right.
When did she call you out?
No, fucking Dev called me out because it was fucking. I commented on your thing. He's like, he called me thirsty.
Oh, this just happened in life?
Yeah, in the live chat.
Oh. There it is.
All right. If everyone is back, I'll go ahead and get us back on track here. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
All right. I know Kai said he's on a call, but he said go on ahead, so we will.
Yeah,
How do you all want to approach this?
I was hoping for a short rest by the docks while we wait
Sure.
to see what
Yeah,
happens.
you guys. I would say you guys can get a short rest. From where you guys are sitting, you see that. Excuse me. That the. I keep wanting to say statue, but the illusion of this black-robed figure keeps repeating that message about, not like a constant on repeat, but like it'll say it, there'll be a short pause, and then it'll say it again. And by now, most of the crowd has kind of moved on. But
it's the tail end of the message was something about stay in your homes. Are most people listening to that?
Not exactly. This is the thing. Skullport's full of miscreants and criminals, and the idea of not to bring the alignment thing up again, but it's basically a lawful order to a group that's known as to be chaotic.
Yeah, totally. They're here to get away from that kind of thing. Y'all can't tell me what to do. I'm living in Skullport.
Tell you what, everybody roll me a perception check. Did I already give you a short rest? Yes, I did. Okay. Mortimer, if you want to use your hit dice, you can. Okay. Anybody else want to roll a perception, not persuasion? Sorry. Have I got everybody?
Yes, sir.
I'm here.
Seraphima.
Hold on. My
Sure.
thing's not responding. What do you need from me?
Perception check.
Yes. There you go.
So Bart and Seraphima, as you are all sitting here not too far from the docks watching what's going on, a couple of things that you can see. There is a very heavy presence on the bridge, or not on the bridge, but on the walls of the Skull Island of Xanathar Guild. You see quite a few people that are either walking along up there or keeping watch. Just from where you're sitting, they are very clearly armed and waiting.
Mounted up.
Yeah. To add to that, you continue to hear fighting in the streets of Skullport, and as the hour goes by, you hear more and more of that. And at one point, you see a group of Zentarum, about 6 guys, come through, and they are dragging 2 Xanathar Guild guys behind them, who are still alive. And they take them into the middle of the square here, right in front of you guys. And there are a set of gibbets, the iron cages that are here, which you see a lot of these around Skullport, just because it's a fairly common sight around here. But they throw these guys into these things and then hoist them up for everybody to see.
Gibbets are those little cages, right?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was stretching.
It's a strange reaction to small cages.
Shh. Nobody else is supposed to know that.
So, what do you guys want to do? I would say with more than a 20, the other thing you notice is, you guys see Urstel Floxton.
Keeping an eye on him.
He goes onto the sea bitch.
Oh.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Wait, so where is the sea bitch? Is it on the water between port and island?
So it's not very well depicted here, but there's a port on basically the west side of Skullport. It's not between here and Skull Island, though. The pass between here and there is not big enough for a ship of that size.
So on
there are caves further west, which you can see. I'm just going to circle here what I'm getting at. Like, you guys wouldn't see this from where you're sitting, but this passage here, this tunnel, goes into what's called the sea caves, which is where there are ships the size of the sea bitch that are, you could easily fit, say, half a dozen of those ships of that size in the caves. And there is a dock in there on the other side of Skullport that you could basically for the ships of that size. But from where you're sitting, you do see Ursel Floxton get onto the sea bitch.
So to clarify, the sea bitch is somewhere on docks where that circle was?
Not specifically. You guys are you're on the docks here on the south side of Skullport.
Mm-hmm.
On the west side, there are more docks. Again, the maps are all weird and crazy, but the way they've got it set, like by default, you wouldn't be able to have a ship of that size here. So I've had to adjust because the official stuff doesn't make sense with what's given to me.
So on the Skullport map, the lower Skullport
Right. That's what
section
I'm getting. That's what I'm getting at.
There are more ports. There's like an
Right.
actual port over here and caves that go this way.
Yeah, but all of that's underwater. There's like, the cave is high enough that the mast of like a massive galleon-sized ship like the Sea Bitch will fit in there.
So we're here, and we can see the sea bitch here in this cave,
Right.
flooded with
It's not
water,
far.
and he goes up in there. But the water connects to the water down here
Yes.
that could get Skullport or Skull Island.
It's all the same water level, so yeah.
All right,
Flooded is probably not the right word, but
filled.
filled, yeah.
Okay.
I apologize for the confusion here, because
No, it's
there's
okay.
a lot of weirdness with their maps, and trust me, finding a good map of this is not easy. And of the sea caves in particular, like there's not a map of it.
So
Like that's not something I made up. That's part of the official material. It's just there's no map of
it's
it.
just not on maps. That's handy. Right. So when Bert and Sarah see that pointed out to us, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 10 copper to the best guess of what they plan to do with that ship.
You think they're gonna try to use that to get on the Skull Island?
I was thinking they'd bombard the tower itself.
Yeah, take it out from a
So-
distance.
What you guys know, that ship is not flying a Zentarum flag. It's been here for a while, and Erstal goes on alone. And I will say again, with more than 20, they don't appear to be Zentarum. I'd say best guess he's going on there to negotiate with them.
Right. Yeah, I'm guessing they're gonna bombard the tower. He did say whatever we plan to do in the tower, do it quick. There may not be a lot left of that tower shortly.
Hmm.
On the other hand, it officially just became incredibly difficult for us to get on that island.
You guys waited.
We may have to wait and try to pick up the pieces after.
I think it would be safe if we do wait until the Zentarum make their move. Either they create chaos, which allows us to get closer to Gnarl, or they beat the Xanathar, in which case Gnarl has no backing. So it's a win-win for us.
The lose is how difficult it will be to find Gnarl in the mess.
So what's the plan?
Unless we hear a better idea, wait, watch the sea bitch, see what we can see.
Hey, Kason.
Yeah?
Locate creature doesn't mention the creature needs to be alive.
When a creature is dead, it is an object.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Would creature find person anyway? Yeah, because creature is better than person, right?
Well, creature is just the individual.
Oh, right. Okay. Monster is the one I was thinking of, like charm monster does not charm person.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any way for us to storm the island of Xanathar alone to get to the tower at this point, so... We wait, watch the sea bitch, see if... what's his fuck it comes off.
One more question, Kason.
Yo.
What were Hallister's exact words when he gave us that box?
Don't open it until you're inside.
Inside, okay.
It's definitely a chihuahua.
I just hope it's not a Tarask.
I think I'd prefer the
Watching you
Tarask.
Tarask and like Pokemon fight the thing. Okay, no, look, it's fucking bitch.
That thing
Oh,
will kill us.
We pull a Tarask out of the box, and it gives us the giant ape treatment.
Pretty much.
oh god.
What do you get when you put a giant ape and a spider in a cave? Splat!
A bloody shower.
I meant to play this earlier when I started to read, but I'm gonna just do it again because, again, you guys hear that voice, that 12-foot tall illusion of this black-robed figure again. Just starts again that speech. People of Skullport, for too long you've suffered and languished beneath the gaze of the Xanathar. All members of the Xanathar Guild are hereby ordered to lay down their arms and surrender. You will be spared. Those who do not will be struck down by our blades. As for everyone else, remain indoors and wait until the transition of power is complete. The Eye Tyrant's reign of terror will soon come to a close.
Fucking awesome.
It just keeps repeating every couple of minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, so we'll keep an eye on the sea bitch, wait to see when old Urstel comes out, what happens.
So by this point, you're looking at 4 in the afternoon.
Kai, are you back?
I am,
Urstel-
yes, sorry.
Urstel Floxen does leave the sea bitch alone.
Hold on. Kai, I don't know if you did, but we took a short rest. You can roll some hit dice.
Right.
I have plans for the next long ride.
So Urstel leaves the sea bitch. Are you guys just gonna wait it out, or?
Yeah, we really can't do anything else.
Can't think of anything else anyway. I'm honestly just enjoying the cinematic quality of this crazy fucking bullshit.
While we're sitting there, I will turn to Todrin. How are you holding up, Todrin?
Not well. You?
I've been better. Listen, I'm sorry that you had to see that.
I'm sorry
That
you
was
felt
not
you
my
had to do it.
intention. I didn't have a choice.
I'm sorry you think that.
What would you do, Todrin, if your family was faced with the end? Would you just let it happen?
I wouldn't murder folk seeking retribution.
There is no retribution. It's preventative.
Their actions were preventative?
Mine were.
What you did stands alone, regardless of justification.
I did what I had to do.
God, the timing of that music.
Oh man. I look over and I meet your eyes, and it's just dead face. There's no emotion. And then I look away and I nod.
Well, when things go down, I can take one of us into the island.
What are you thinking?
Well, I mean, that wall, the gate, is Is it sturdy? Like a hefty gate? Looks like there's 2 gates there.
You have seen there are 2 gates. They are 20 feet across, better part of 30 feet high. They are
Oh.
solid castle gates.
All right. Once we have our distraction, I can take one person behind the walls and we can work on opening it to get the rest of the party in.
That sounds like a good option.
Excellent.
So as you guys are sitting here watching, waiting, you hear a series of explosions coming from the south towards the castle. And the bridge starts to go.
I thought you were sneezing.
How long is the bridge?
I want to say 120 feet. But the
Okay.
middle of it has just been blown out.
The middle of the
Well, shit.
bridge?
Yeah.
How big a gap?
It's gone.
Oh, the bridge is gone. Okay. What happened to it? Sorry?
Wasn't us.
A series of explosions. You guys are not sure of the source. You don't see anyone on your side. It's possible the Xanathar Guild did it.
Shit. So how long is the gap? Like if we were to get in a boat and row across?
From here to there, for just a straight shot, it's about 120 feet.
120 feet. Okay. I look over at Bert. You need to know. I'm not forgetting what I saw. If you choose to go in there with us and continue to help me, it matters to me. But it won't erase it. If you go in there with us, this is of your own accord. I won't use you.
Todrin?
Yeah.
We're approaching 6 o'clock in the evening.
Yep.
I mean, the in-game.
Oh, okay.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit. Okay.
As you hear Azure Edge go, Todrin, something's wrong.
Oh, no! Oh, that missed the dice tray, I guess. So, 19.
Todrin goes unconscious. You had to make a 20.
I'm sitting there and you say that to me and you just pass out, Todrin.
You see the blue glow from Azure Edge fades away.
Oh,
Todrin.
my God!
Todrin!
He's
Sarah!
alive. He's alive, but unconscious.
Is my Hearthstone still blinking? My Hearthstone?
Slowly.
Oh, fuck!
And
No, no, no. Fuck.
Azure Edge is
Well,
now
we can't meet in here.
non-magical. Todrin.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening. I'm not gonna talk anymore. I'm out.
I'm gonna turn back towards Skull Island. Is there anything happening over there?
You still see people on the battlements, but as far as you can tell, nothing specifically.
What do we do?
I'm not going there without him.
We have
It's
to
not
go
happening.
there to help him.
No.
You don't get it. We have to. If we don't move soon, he may die.
We can't leave him here. We have to get him back somewhere where he can rest.
Obviously. And I'll start picking him up by the arms.
I did
Help
dismiss my
me.
armor, by the way.
You did?
I dismissed my armor, yeah. I'm not in full plate.
Okay, good. I was about to be like, I can't lift all this metal.
Right, exactly.
All right. So you guys carry him back to the Guts and Garters?
Yes.
Yes.
Holy
All right.
I'll give Quietude 10 gold and I'll tell her to make sure he's safe.
She's, I'll take care of him. Sure.
We've got to go. And I'll point out to the party we need to head back to the docks. We need to watch that island.
Before I leave, Godwin, kiss him on the forehead and I tell him I'll be back for him.
Seraphima,
Yes.
roll a d20. So you go to kiss him on the forehead. You turn to leave. You guys go down the stairs, past Quietude at the bar, and you are outside, tottering. You wake up.
I'd sit up.
Had to be a 10. Had to be a 10 or higher.
Oh man.
If it had been a natural 20, he would have woken up immediately.
I'm like looking around all panicked. Where? What? Huh? Gasping.
You're alone.
Yeah, like where was I? I'm on the bar in the tavern?
You're in your. I would assume they took you up to the room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I'm like
He's
back.
in our
We
bed.
just left you on the bar. Take care of him.
I didn't really think that one through.
I wouldn't know the loud bet.
So I sit up in
Make
the
sure
room.
he was in the bedroom tucked in.
Where? What? I start like feeling around my body. All my gear, all my bits are still attached. Like, how much of all that was a dream? Feel the side of the bed. Sarah's gone.
Yeah,
Where-
there's no sign of them.
So he doesn't feel like the wetness of my kiss on his forehead?
Tottering, I'll say if you when you reach up to wipe your brow, there's a trace of I'm gonna
Lipstick.
assume lipstick. Yeah.
Oh.
Mine. It's not like red or anything, it's pink. Like,
Okay, so I recognize it.
yeah.
I'll put a hand on Azure Edge and think, where is everyone? Where am I? What happened?
There's a flicker of energy, just that blue glow, and then it fades away again.
Azure Edge. I like start talking out loud to her. War
Roll an
Dragon,
Arcana
wake up!
check for me. It's not too late, but you gotta act fast.
Do I remember what she said before I passed out?
It's just something's wrong.
Right. So my eyes get all big. I'm like, shh, lady of love, I need you now. I'm gonna jump out of bed and run down the stairs. Come up to Quietude. Quietude, what happened? Did they drop me off here?
She points to the door and she just says, "You just missed him, puppet."
All right. Be safe. I'm gonna run out the door and try to see if I can get to the docks and catch him.
She just kind of looks at the 10 gold pieces they left her to watch over you, and she's like, "Easiest 10 gold I've made all week."
Does he catch up to us? Is my question.
Yeah, he's not too far behind you guys.
Okay, yeah, I come running up to you guys. Uncommon, wait!
Audrey,
And I turn
are you
back
okay?
and I see him, and my eyes get big, and I just like run after.
Yeah, I just kind of scoop Sarah up in a hug. What the hell happened? What's going
And
on?
I'm crying, and I'm crying. I'm like,
Oh,
I thought you
Todrin,
died.
Todrin, you currently have 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, good.
I'm sorry,
Excellent.
I forgot about that.
Okay.
Oh, good.
Wow. Okay.
Man.
I meant to say that at the time, and it skipped my. I got a lot
Alright.
of shit going on here. I'm sorry.
Dude, this is fucking
Okay.
awesome. I'm so pumped. Woo! Oh,
I
man.
just step up next to you and I'm like, whatever Gnarl's doing, he's moving. We need to act.
Azure Edge is out.
I noticed. Do
Um,
you still have that hammer I gave you?
I'll look at you and pull it out of my pouch. Hold it up. Not pouch, you know what I mean. Sheath.
Yeah.
Hang it back.
Good. At
Uh,
least you're still armed.
I'm gonna snap my fingers. No, I'm not gonna snap my fingers. I'm gonna flare my nostrils and try Divine Sense.
Or
You don't sense any Fey, Fiend, or Undead,
But I like feel the power
or
activate.
Celestial. The Divine Sense, yeah, you feel that.
Yeah, I'm just checking to make sure my.
You have
Powers
your
still
Paladin
work.
powers, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. Looks like we're in working order, but we gotta move.
agreed.
So, for the
I-
record, at 1 level exhaustion is you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Okay. Just ability checks. Got it. I start to
And I'm just
stride
staring
toward.
at him like in concern and like wiping tears from my eyes and just fucking just distraught.
Yeah, I grab your chin in a hand and look into your eyes. I'm like, it was you, wasn't it?
Me what?
You woke me up somehow.
All I did was kiss your forehead and left.
I give you a big old kiss. It was you. Well done, doll. Well done. I take two strides toward the docks and I stop, turn on my heel, and turn back to Bert. What I said still stands.
Audrey, what I've done doesn't change our friendship. I'm down here to save you.
And nod. All right, folks. Let's get this done.
Let's make this drow good.
Yes.
All right, so you guys
Woo!
charge through the streets of
Oh,
Skullport.
now he's fucking with fire. I'm ready to kill him.
You get to the docks again. The bridge is out.
Yes.
You see, it looks like anyone who wasn't paying attention to that order to remain indoors is paying attention to it now.
Okay.
Pretty
Is
vacant now, huh?
Is the sea bitch still over to the west?
It is. It is not left.
Hasn't moved at all.
It is not. However, you do see pirates now walking alongside Zentarum.
All right. Approach the dock. Are there any boats still intact after the bridge went kablooey?
Yeah, and there's been a few. You can actually see there are people right now who are. There's another group of adventurers you guys ran across earlier, the fine fellows of Daggerford. They are loading up a boat right now. It's like, come on, we gotta get out of here.
Yeah, I don't blame them. Wish we were them. So looking up at the wall, they probably have weapons like trained towards
You see
Skullport, right?
ballista on basically every tower and along large portions of the wall. Yes. If you do not already have the map, I will bring it up for you.
How we getting within range of that wall?
Well, again, I can get us within the wall, but it won't do us much good unless we have some sort of distraction.
That and the other storming the wall and kicking down the gate still leaves us 4 against the island.
Exactly. Like I said, I can get us on the island. The issue is...
That's only 2 of
Numbers.
us, right? You and 1?
Exactly.
How are y'all at swimming?
I just chuckle.
I will say it's really dark in here.
Really?
So-
like it's feasible for us to approach the wall without them seeing us? If we were
Potentially.
stealthy? Sarah, can you do that thing? Make us undetectable?
Pass without a trace.
Right. Kylie, you're muted. Looks like she can.
God damn it!
God, that scared me.
Back
Sorry?
with a vengeance.
No, I'm angry now. Somebody touched my man.
Okay, so let's
yeah.
let's hop on the boat and try to get our way over there quiet like.
Hmm.
The people not warping into the base can hide under some cloaks on the boats.
Oh.
You know what? I'm gonna walk around to a few of the boats that we aren't about to get into, and like untie them and boot them out into the water so they start drifting.
Good call.
We are
Oh, I can make
officially
them go far
driftwood.
away. I prepared control water, so this is gonna be fun.
There you go. Nice.
And I can water walk, so this is gonna be fun.
Wow. And uniquely prepared. Kazan, did you catch what I did?
I'm sorry. What was it?
I'm gonna walk along the dock and untie a bunch of the boats and just boot them so they start drifting out into
Sure.
the water to
All
give
right.
us some cover. And
All right.
when we get in, we'll all like huddle underneath cloaks to kind of hide ourselves in the boat. In addition to
Well, I
pass
also have
without a
pa-
trace.
Yeah.
All right. I need everyone to roll stealth checks with the +10 it is, I think, from Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, I believe so.
So
Wait a minute.
+10 disadvantage.
Yeah.
for
Everybody
me.
be sure to mark your spells off your spell sheet, too.
Son of a-
Spell slots.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Todrin, you would... Well, I guess it doesn't matter right now. You rolled the same thing twice, so...
Yeah, I gave
Would you
myself disadvantage for the
Or did...
exhaustion.
Thank you for that, because I was going to say you didn't have it because of your armor, but you're right.
Yeah, I manualed it.
Okay, cool. All right, so where are you guys going?
Well, I imagine Sarah mentioned control water. If that's not also a concentration spell, she could do pass without a trace and then control water
I
us toward
think
the
it
island.
is...
Probably is.
Yeah, it is. Up to 10
Yeah,
minutes.
you could only do one or the other. So you will want the pass without a trace to keep from being hidden, but you'll have to find another way to get there. If you want to just drift, That's an option.
Mort, you got any
I-
water utility?
I will give you this bit of information. The flow of water. I'm gonna change my color here so you can actually see it on the. There. The flow of water is this direction. So out towards the sea caves.
That do.
All right.
So counterclockwise.
So if you're drifting, you'll be going correct.
Well, that would mean that behind this big building here, the way water works is if there's two different currents going two different directions, that in the center of them, there's got to be a wall. Or it's a steel current, which means that we won't move at all.
Well, the current is going to take you in a westward direction from here.
Kai, I
and
couldn't
then
hear
south.
you, man. Did you say you had any water utility?
The only one I've prepared would be freedom of movement. I think I linked in a chat. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I have that spell too.
Well, the problem is it's level 4, so I can only do 2 of them, and it's a single person, but you're unaffected by being underwater.
I have
Doesn't
water
let
walk
you-
too, so that does mean that I can walk across water.
That's probably more useful.
I can be Jesus.
Jason, the tower itself is this structure made of stone over here, right?
This one at the far end, right here.
Yeah. Look, you beat me to it. Okay.
So are you drifting or rowing or how's this working?
Well,
Drifting.
if we all huddle, we're like all huddled under the tarp in the boat as it's kind of slowly starting to drift, and I'm like, I think we might be covered as far as stealth goes. It may be more important to get us over to that island.
Well, if we drift around, we don't know the mapping of this island, do we?
Not that far side. We haven't actually seen it.
Because we came in on the right of this map, correct?
Correct.
Yeah.
But I will say, once you get to this point here, you can see this cove here.
Alright, well, before we do that, I'll point out, if we drift around the island and it's still flowing clockwise, eventually we'll make it to that cove that we saw on our way in, and hopefully it's a little less well defended.
Once the water that's going these two directions hits, it all starts going out that way.
Ah, balls.
So where are we right now? I guess
To
we're
the north.
talking about this.
You guys would be right about here right now.
Well, we made it this far without them seeing or doing anything if we just control some water. Drift over to that cove here south of us. We can get in there.
Does it look like they're watching the boats?
They're definitely watching the boats, but they're looking to make sure that there's nobody, and they don't see anybody. But by now you're getting to about this area, and it's starting to take you out towards the southern sea caves.
Yeah, Sarah, be subtle, but move us south.
I cast control water.
That's my girl.
And I basically have the current shift just a bit so we drift closer to shore.
You said we can see that cove, Kason?
Yeah.
Can I see any of those docks?
From here, yes.
Alright, well, while we're moving, I just put my hand on Todrin's shoulder.
Yeah, control water, redirect flow.
I stiffen when you touch me. Hold on.
So you guys,
Wonder
You guys-
how long it was gonna take you.
Don't you fucking laugh.
You guys start hearing some shouting up on top of the battlements here, and one of those ballistas starts to turn down towards you.
Oh,
Padrin,
shit.
are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it. I flash with my armor.
All right.
We'll meet y'all in that
I-
cove to the south.
As they're getting ready to fire, I'm gonna cast Dimension Door, and we're gonna teleport
Alright.
up to the ballista.
Yeah, god damn it, I'm so pumped. Ugh.
All right, I'm gonna put you guys on the map then.
Oh, fuck.
While I do that, Seraphima and Bart, or Seraphima and Mortimer, rather, what are you two doing?
I am feeding off the energy. Are we all getting off now?
No.
You're about to be shot.
I will say with that, there is a shot, and it misses just south of this bolt from this ballista, fires right in front of you guys. Misses the boat just by a couple of feet.
Misty step, Misty step.
Nice. You guys are like,
Yeah.
You turn around, and Todd and Bart are just gone.
All right.
Pop.
You
We're
heard,
gone.
you heard me say we'd meet you at the port to your south.
So if Mortimer's Misty stepping, what is Seraphima doing?
I don't know Misty step. I'm telling her to Misty step me.
Oh,
Have it.
you guys better make a decision because now they're all all 6 of those ballista are aiming at that boat right now.
Grasping
All
vine.
6. Oh no.
Holy shit. But we're up on the wall, right?
Map.
You guys are up on the wall. They have to make a decision fast, or else they're about to have 5 of these things are about to shoot on them. The one that you guys are at is reloading.
Hold on. Can I, seeing the other 5 down the line, can I walk up to this wall here and just blast the bug burner into the air over the one
How?
below us to try to catch their attention?
And I am going to, since control water is a concentration spell.
How close can I get to the tower?
What are you trying to do?
Well, I have a grasping vine that has a 30-foot range.
It's out of range.
Well,
You
I'm
guys are
gonna
gonna have to do
run
something
and dive.
fast.
All right. I
How high are the
Jason,
walls?
seeing those move.
80
I'm gonna.
feet.
They're tall.
80 feet?
Between the cliffs and the wall that goes up, it's high.
What?
Six-
What's this?
60 feet is
Sorry.
probably more appropriate. I'm sorry. 60 feet.
60 feet?
Yeah.
Ooh, wait a minute.
All right. I know what I'm doing, Kason. So when you're ready.
All right, I have to get out of shot. So if this boat's gonna go down, I'm gonna walk across the water.
Do it. Do something.
Yeah, you better do something, because
I'm running
Yeah.
forward and diving into the water and swimming towards the shore.
All right. I cast water walk on myself and bail out of the boat and just sprint
all right.
toward shore.
Kason, what's this drop here?
Between you and there, I'm gonna call it 10 feet.
All right. I would jump over this edge here and land.
Okay.
And I'm casting lightning bolt down this row of ballista.
Okay then.
And so, seeing him go that way, I will turn on the crew of this ballista and start hacking away with the.
I will tell you this though. They have already fired by the time you hit the ground.
Okay. Well, I gotta prevent them
And
from
that
firing
boat-
more.
The boat that Seraphima just bailed out of has just been shredded. It's gone.
Yeah. So long, old
I
faithful.
am your personal Jesus.
Bart, roll me damage.
30.
God, these guys are so fucked. That's fail, succeed, fail, fail. God, I'm rolling shit right now. 8, 2, 9, 5, 4, 6, 5.
They're all like, I got him! Zap!
These guys are just bandits, for the record. You just fried 8 guys.
Awesome.
Nice.
So
Toasty, toasty.
yeah, they're
My goal was to damage the ballista, so anybody caught in the line is just
Yeah.
bonus.
so there's 2 guys apiece manning these things. You got all of them.
Awesome.
However, lightning bolt is a flashy spell,
Yeah, it is.
and
Shockingly
you've
so.
just alerted the whole castle here, basically.
Yeah, I'm aware.
And I'm sitting there, like, these cliffs, are they steep?
They're pretty steep. You could climb them, but they're pretty steep.
Once I do that, I'm gonna head around here to this door, because it looks like the hatch goes up from there.
Yeah.
I
I tried to make those as clear as I could, but you're right. So I'm guessing I got it clear.
Yes. Is it
Oh.
open?
It is open.
Is there people inside?
Can I have a
You
turn?
can see.
Oh.
Yes, please, Todrin. I'll come right back to you, Bart. Sorry.
The 2 that were on top of the tower, I started hacking away at them with the Thunderous Warhammer.
All right. I'm not even gonna make you guys roll combat for this right here, right now. But I'll just say, Todrin, you're more than enough of a match for 2 bandits.
I just realized something.
Yep.
Is Mortimer still in the water?
Yes.
I can wild shape into swimming creatures, can't I?
Yes, you can.
Well, you've already cast water walking.
Yeah, but I have to get Mortimer and I out over to the dock, so I was thinking about changing into a crocodile and just.
Or
Yeah.
you could just
Football it.
Sure,
Pick
you
him
can
up.
do
drag
that.
him. You're walking on the water, just grab him and run.
So
Yeah, true.
I will say, you guys, however you want to do that. If you want to do it with wild shape or another method, you can get to the
No,
docks.
grab him, pick him up, and run.
All right.
Save
Sure.
for my wild shape for when I eat fucking
Alright.
Normal's face off.
Bartholomew, when you look down into that tower, there are Xanathar Guild guys coming up the stairs, looking you in the face. And when they look up and see you, they start hurrying even faster.
And I land on him from above, dropping through this hatch.
Nice.
They
Hello,
look up at
boys.
you and they just boom, smash as I land on top of them.
How many are there?
I'd say 6 right now. I'm not gonna have you guys roll initiative just yet because they're bandits, but
What is
and
a
we're
bandit?
almost to the end
CR
of it.
half?
CR 1/4.
Damn.
Wow.
They're trash,
Nothing.
but there's a lot of them though.
Just swing my dull sword and kill 2.
Right.
And I'm running around the docks trying to find a way up.
Yeah, and you easily find that there are people here up on the towers that you can see, and they take crossbow shots at you guys as you're running along the. Oh my God! What is with my rolls?
They want us to
11, 6, 12, and a natural 20.
Oof.
Uh,
Bad. Uh-oh.
these are crossbows. This is not ballistas.
Oh, okay.
Seraphima, you will take 4 points of damage from the horrible crossbow shot. Like, that was a crit that I rolled 2d8 for a light crossbow, and it did 4 points of damage. So, congratulations.
Thanks. Love you too.
All right.
You're missing some hair.
Oh, my hair!
It skimmed your head.
So,
My pretty hair.
Todrin and Bart, with Todrin coming down through the ceiling, just roll a d20 or an attack with whatever the weapon you're using is.
Ooh,
Ooh.
nat
So the
20.
interesting thing about that Warhammer,
It's Thor's.
when that
No, it's
Warhammer,
Bart's.
when you crit with that Warhammer, it generates a thunder wave.
Oh, fuck yeah! Also, damn it.
So that natural 20 kills all of those bandits that are coming up that.
Oh, that's fucking awesome. So yeah,
And I
you
hit
open the
your
But
door.
again, but again, you guys are making a shit ton of noise.
Right. Well, I didn't know that happens. So Bert opens the door, and all the bandits look up at him, and he's like, "Hello, boys!" And then I drop down on top of him from above, kaboom! And they just splat into the walls in the fucking room.
This entire tower rattles with this thunder wave that just went on inside of it.
So it's legit Thor's hammer in that scene.
Yeah, and it's at this point that you guys
All I
you
can
hear.
think about is that one fucking scene from fucking Star Wars. Hello there.
Hello
Yeah.
there. I'm thinking of the Thor in Endgame. No, the one where they're defending that African city with the shield.
At this point, you guys hear
Wakanda?
Sorry, go ahead, Kazan.
you guys hear a war horn at this point that's nearby where you guys are. Like it's on the north side of this complex that you guys are on.
Exactly.
You've drawn attention,
All right.
and I think that's going to be where we're going to end it for today.
Oh, fucking God.
Fucking
Oh my
vampire.
god.
Damn.
Hazen, I just want to let
Stealthy
you made me
entrance.
cry today.
Sorry, what was that?
You made me
Stealthy.
cry today.
Good.
Oh,
We've
Good.
already killed like 12 guys, so you know.
wow. Right?
That's a
Holy,
good start.
holy
I will
shit.
say, Seraphima and Mortimer, as you guys are coming up here, you can see that there are hundreds of people in the courtyard, on top of the buildings.
Or it's gonna be
The whole place is filled with people.
Ooh, filled. I like that. That means close proximity.
Oh my God, this session was wow.
Oh, completely aside, totally unrelated to everything except for proximity. Have you guys all played Tarkov before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I was watching a friend play yesterday. He saw two people moving behind a wall, threw a grenade. There was 6 newbies, all right there, all killed with one
Oof.
grenade.
Wow.
No
Wow.
way.
Cleared half the map
Camping.
in one shot.
That's pretty badass.
That fucking game.
That's the most fun he'll ever have in that game. He might as well quit.
That's exactly what he said.
So I hate to end it early, but you
No.
guys got a little further than you took a different route in than I expected you to. So, but you
Oh,
guys are
it's
going to have to
okay.
figure out a way now into the inner walls to get into that. Otherwise, you're going to be facing down the entire castle.
Where the fuck are the Zentarim?
Yeah, hopefully shit hits the fan here real soon. More shit hits the already shit-covered fan. Dude, this session is my favorite in a long time. What a fucking ride.
My
Yeah.
eyes hurt now.
I feel like I just ran
Alright, well.
10 miles. My heart is going.
Calm down.
That whole session was so awesome.
So. Yeah.
I woke you up like fucking Snow White.
Yeah,
Jeez.
You did.
Prince Charming?
that was awesome. I love that.
Prince Charming?
Just to put it out there, I was honestly extremely excited to see what was going to happen if I was just out. I would have been really, really happy to see how that went. But I'm also glad to be there with you guys. It was a really nice save.
Yeah,
Like
you
I
just
said-
got to use the thunder.
Yeah!
Like I said,
holy shit.
I put the DC at 10 and she hit 10 on the dot.
Which is great because my save was 19 and I needed 20. I fell one short again. Wow. Wow.
So, we cut the music.
Safe, my darling.
Wow.
Making me cry and shit.
So, what did you all think?
Dude,
Intense.
Fuck you, Hind, for your natural 20.
for real. Fuck me for real, dude. I agree. I agree.
Like I said, that went a direction I did
So
not
hard to
expect.
work on all of that by myself, and you show up anyway. I'm just like, God damn it.
Trust me, I like I said, I didn't want to, but we're all on the same page of, what happens with the story is what happens, and a nat 20 is pretty fucking decisive. Like, even in the tavern, when Kazin gave me a chance when we walked past that door and there's dwarves in there, but I rolled, I have shit passive perception. I didn't even do anything. I'm like, no, I just walk right past them. I tried to give it to you. I really did, man. But if I'm looking out the window and see you running down the street, you gotta roll.
Yeah. Are we done talking about the game?
I mean, I want to hear what everyone thinks of everything.
So,
The traps, the trap shop that was blown up, and everything.
That was funny.
yeah, no kidding.
After the first trap, I thought we would be a little bit more cautious, and then we triggered 2 more traps.
Seriously.
It's like, come on.
Well, I remember because I think it was Kai that was like, "Is that it? Is just the crossbows? Is that it? They didn't hit us?" I'm like, "No."
Oh, and Tundran even before. Oh, the name's right in the trap is right in the name.
Yep.
Yeah.
Keep opening shit. And then the time I try to,
I try to
disarm
break
it,
the
I
trap.
break it.
Boom.
The moment where we're sitting on the beach and I give Bart the, the fucking speech of, dude, I won't use you for this mission. This is your choice. Bam! 6 o'clock hits. Azure just like, what the fuck? And then we both black out. That was fucking epic. Oh my god.
I started crying.
Everyone's heart stopped. I know mine did.
So I told Todrin this a couple of days ago. I have, before this ever started, set there are certain events that happen at certain times, and that was one of them.
Really? Dude, that's fucking... So it just happened to be right there, that moment?
Yep.
That's
You guys
amazing!
could have been in that. You guys could have been in that tower. The only thing that would have stopped it is if you guys had stopped Gnarl before it.
Dude, as far as the story goes, there couldn't have been a better moment for that to happen. That was amazing.
Well, and it's the same thing. The attack on Thaglar's Foundry that kind of kicked this whole thing off. That was set from midnight that night.
Nice.
God. Wow. Thank you,
God,
Kazin.
I didn't.
Round of applause
I didn't
for
think
Miss
I'd get.
Kazin.
Indeed.
God.
I didn't think I'd get that fucking emotional.
You're playing D&D,
I was
girl.
like, I'm gonna start sobbing in case it's gonna wonder what's wrong with me.
I don't want to end it like that early, and I'd like to go on till 7, but at the same time, I'm like, it kind of need some time to prepare a couple of things that I didn't quite
Yes.
expect.
Yeah, I'd much rather
But,
pause here, let
yeah.
you figure out how you want to do this.
Yeah, I was kind of winging. It's kind of probably a little obvious. I was kind of winging the bandits there, but
All good.
yeah, Bart launching a lightning bolt on the battlements is alone would draw attention.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That was the signal for the Zentarum, or the Zentarum, don't you know? That was already secretly discussed.
Oh wow.
Let's see. That's Stone Shaft. That's
Oh shit!
the thing. What else happened? Did I miss anything? How about Tasselgrin? Anybody?
That was good. You and fucking
That was great.
the Hillaster, it's ridiculous, dude.
Your Hillaster is fucking amazing. Really fantastic.
Thank you.
There were
I like him. He's cool.
several liners you delivered there that were just fantastic.
Oh no, I can't tell you that till Act 4.
Yeah, that was great. Jesus Christ.
Anyway, Hind, Dylan said you're supposed to be hanging out with Cody.
Yeah, Cody's coming over. He said his words were head this way at 6, but I imagine he's already on his way. I'll call him when we get off here.
Oh, he's driving or
He
Ubering or
yeah,
whatever.
he's getting here in his own methods, whatever that ends up being.
All right, I'm gonna go have dinner with Dylan and Bree, and then I'll be back.
Oh,
Yeah, I didn't know you were doing stuff with Cody, so I told them I was gonna go have dinner with them, and he's like, "Oh, by the way, Zach said," because I was like, "Well, I'll
I
probably have
did
Zach
tell
with me."
you. I told you a few days ago that Cody would be here.
You did?
Yep.
Oh, you mentioned it, but I was like, he's not gonna show up. I mean, it's Cody,
Yeah.
so I don't ever bank on that.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, I was telling them that I'd probably bring you, and they're like, "Oh, he said he was busy." I was like, "Oh, well, okay then.
Shit. I probably should have reminded you.
It's whatever. It's not like I'm gonna be there all night."
All right. Well, we'll be
Anyway,
here.
I'm gonna go wake up Alex and stuff. So have a good night, guys. Good game.
Yeah, man. You too, brother.
Oh yeah.
Huh?
Good night.
Yes.
Night, Kai.
Bye, Kai.
We're being
Kisses.
shipped.
Whew. Okay, well, I need to take a minute, see if I can build this printer before Cody gets here.
Sure.
So, good game, you guys. I will talk to you
Good
later.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sit here and argue with Dev about you.